Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Spence Mentality. Welcome to another episode of the Closer Look Club podcast. I'm here with three lovely ladies. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and then we're going to get rolling. Thank you guys so much once again for watching. I think this is the third episode, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you fuck with the content. I'm sure you're going to love this episode. So yeah, let's get right to it. Ladies, go down the line. Start with the lady in the red dress here.
Hi.
Tell us your name, your IG.
So my name is Vid Money. My IG is Asian.bunny with two Y-I-T-N. Two Y-I-T-N. Make sure it's the right IG because I have a lot of fake accounts.
She's got a lot of fake accounts, but make sure you remember the two Y's.
Two Y.
Yeah.
So I'm a teacher. You can check out my IG, you know.
Dr.
What I
Bunny.
teach about, yeah.
Dr.
If you want to be educated.
Sex education.
The best education. Don't even sweat it.
You can ask me anything.
I love that. We love an open book. Okay. I'm Vanessa. My Instagram is Vanessa Versace.
Like that.
Yeah, it's just like the brand. So VERSACE.
Is that your favorite brand?
Not actually. It was literally just like a nickname that I've had since I was a kid. And it was my first tattoo. So
Where's the tattoo?
Where is?
it's like behind my ear, down my neck.
Can we show us?
I'm like, yeah, here, hold on.
For the viewers at home. Oh, yeah.
No, you can totally
Oh,
ask.
that's cute.
It's like right there. It's
Oh, okay.
Did that hurt?
no, it's
She's
entirely
yatted.
painless.
She's yatted.
Painless.
She's
Yeah.
yatted. I mean, Noelle, you have some yats. There, you know, some still.
I have. I have 7 tattoos in 2 days. I was just like you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was
stop.
tough.
Oh, wow.
This is my first tattoo. 7 tattoos in the first 2 days.
You
This
had
is my
7 tattoos in 2 days.
Small ones.
Jackie, how many do you have?
Yeah. Oh,
Does
first
it
of
feel
all,
like
introduce
yours?
yourself.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Jackie Curtis. My Instagram is jackie.curtis. Straight to it.
Let's go with the tattoos.
Yeah.
What's the situation?
Tattoos, I think I have 12.
12.
Yeah,
I
I'm at
think.
7.
I
Small
lose
ones.
count. I love tattoos though.
We
Like,
almost went and got one today. We looked at each other and we were like,
Very
let's just go get
tempted.
tattooed.
Really?
they had like a little tattoo shop at Rolling Loud.
And like also a barber shop. Like what?
Yeah, I get a fresh cut while you're listening to
while you're
some
listening
fire,
to some Uzi.
fire shit. You know?
Yeah.
Uzi's just screaming behind you, flames going, and you know
Oh my
what? You gotta
gosh.
cut at the same time.
That's mad crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so where are your tattoos then?
I don't know. I have a neck
Do you have a
one.
favorite?
You have a neck tattoo?
I have one behind my ear as well. I think this one's my favorite. I
What
love
is
this
it?
one. It says Heavy Soul.
Okay. And is it like a deeper meaning, or were you kind of just like, oh, that's cute?
No, I mean, it has a deeper meaning. I think it's just like me having like an older soul. Like I'm very like spiritual, I guess.
Okay, so love that for you.
Yeah, I have a few. They're a little bit of everywhere.
Okay, yeah. And then how
You only
about
get to see them
you,
if
my
you're
little
lucky.
Viet bunny? What's your favorite one?
My little bit money. Oh, yeah. My favorite one. My favorite one is Jesus right here.
Okay, yeah.
But my little one is in my private area. You guys can't talk. I can't show it here.
Cute.
Maybe
can
I
we
have
go
it
to
on my
find that?
Cheeto.
Yeah, where can
Yeah,
we go to
literally.
find that little tattoo actually? Can we find
Where?
that anywhere? Yeah.
Sure. IG.
On your
Or-
IG link? Okay.
Check the
Or-
IG. You know the vibes. You know what's going
You
on.
already know what we're doing
Right.
over here.
It's not a day to talk about it.
It's a closer look
guys.
club.
Yeah,
In a sense, right? So,
And
yeah.
how about you, sir? What's
Get
your
a closer
favorite
look
tattoo?
on IG.
Damn, she's
Yeah.
as good as hosting the podcast.
Yeah, you're a fire host. I really, you
Yeah, I
know,
like that.
only have one noticeable tattoo. No, I'm kidding. I did 3 sessions.
Oh
And
damn! How long?
Oh, wow, like 8 hours a session. So like
Ooh, that's crazy.
8,
The
16,
shading
I'm not very good
alone.
at math, but 24
I know
Yeah.
that
hours maybe. And yeah, 3 different times. I want to get the rest of it finished up like next week. I'm trying to finish on my sleeve.
What are you
but
wanting to fill it with?
Wait, I thought you were gonna tattoo my name. What are you talking about?
You're just insane. I
Be a
mean,
bunny right across the arm.
I was gonna do her real name.
No, in here.
I'm playing.
Forehead.
Nah, you're so
Forehead.
crazy,
On the
yo.
forehead.
dick.
On the
Ooh.
forehead? No, that's.
No, that's what you told me last time.
Tramp stamp.
A little tramp stamp?
Tramp stamp.
Tramp
How
stamp. All right, now you're pushing
cute.
boundaries. No, I don't think I could run the face tat, to be honest. I'm not
You
like.
couldn't do like a Krishan Rock blue face moment, like maybe get like, you know, right on the
Absolutely not.
neck.
You know,
What
I
about
feel
like a whole
everybody has
tooth
face
removed?
tats
Here,
now. Drake
that's
has
one
a face
thing.
tat.
Face, it's a different thing.
You know how she got like her tooth removed with like his face on it and replaced that? You wouldn't do that?
Maybe for some serious cash, but like, I don't know if I
No,
would just.
not just because like you were in love with the woman.
Yeah.
or
You're just
obsessed
like
with
deeply in love with somebody and just like
Damn,
Oh
I
my
didn't know
gosh.
about that.
make it official.
So
What
you-
about like some MGK Megan shit? You know, like
Are
the
they still
Violet
together
Blood.
nowadays or
I
what?
don't think
I don't
so.
know,
I
but
think
you know how when they
had,
were,
like,
they
a
were
big
like
falling out.
the ring with the
Yeah.
thorns and the. I think there was like the rumor
like,
that they did like the
drinking
blood,
blood,
or
yeah.
whatever.
That's a
Yeah.
little intense for me, but I mean, I'll drink some fruit punch. We'll call it blood. We'll call it a day. You know, as long as it looks
Fair
like it's like,
enough.
you know,
Fair
Fair.
enough.
it's the thought that counts. Good
Yeah.
intentions, right?
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyways, let's get right into it. We want to kick it off with. We were playing something earlier, real quick. Might as well like run it. Like you first.
Okay, yeah, let's go.
Let's go with truth. You first, though.
Really, you still want to play that game?
Yeah, I mean that's just what we're gonna kick it off with
Gonna
first.
start off
We'll
strong,
do like
I
a.
guess.
We'll do like.
Let's start with this. With
Okay.
Vanessa.
Okay. Okay.
Vanessa
okay.
can ask us anything.
All right, so like
She seems
basically,
she's good
you
at
guys
that.
don't know already. I mean, we're at a content house earlier. Shout out Jason and Rebecca. But basically, like you ask people like a question, and they have to say the truth to it, and yeah, that's it. And then whoever answers the question gets asked the next question. So we'll just get right to it, Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Okay. Let me see. Who do I have a burning question for?
You could also ask Steph
I'm, like,
over there
looking away
too.
right now.
Oh yeah, guys. Steph is off camera.
Steph
Everyone
could
say
be
hi.
on
yeah,
camera,
can
like-
Steph be the question master? Like, can we do something like that?
What
Like,
is he holding the card deck?
yeah,
He's like, hello?
something like that.
If you ask him a question, he can come and like sit down
Sorry,
in my
guys.
seat or something and
Um,
reply.
Okay. Period.
That's cool too. You know.
All right. Well, I guess the first question I have. I mean, I'm gonna ask Jackie, okay?
Okay.
Because you've been a little quiet. You know, let me think. I would guess. What is the craziest request you've gotten from a client working bottle service?
So tell us, bottle service first, Vegas.
Okay.
What's the vibes?
I was doing bottle service in Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Oh, Scottsdale. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy over there. no
Old
lie.
Town?
Old Town, Scottsdale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been there once. It's wild.
Come on through. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of crazy shit.
And where were you working at, mind you?
You want to tell the viewers where you're working at, or do you keep it low key?
I mean,
Do you still work
can
there,
find
or
me.
what?
You can find me in Old Town. If you see me, you see me. If you
Yeah.
don't, you don't.
I like
you know.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Craziest request.
Was it like during Super Bowl? Maybe your first year working?
I think the funniest request was some guy asked me to slap him and his friends.
Slap them.
like before
like-
they took a shot, or like just randomly
just like
in the night.
they're like, all right, you just like feed us a shot and just slap the fuck out of us, and we'll pay you.
Wait, like just one hard time, or like
and paid
across
me
one two?
paid me a good like $3,000 to slap a
3K.
Yeah, but like just like one hard slap on each
Just-
of them, or like
just
one,
one.
two.
just like one big straight to the face,
Damn.
down the line. It was kind of weird.
Yeah,
but-
it sounds like a little kink shit. I'm not gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
Yeah.
like I didn't know like what to do, but I was like, shit, $3,000
To smack a man.
to smack a
Easy.
man. That's
Would you run that?
Of
Closed
course, I'm gonna
fist?
do it for free.
Yeah.
No,
facts.
literally.
I like that answer. I like the
Literally,
energy.
though.
I like the energy. I really
I mean,
like
we
the
don't
energy.
do anything for free anymore, but you know.
fuck with that.
Damn, I might be
Nothing
doing
is
that for
free
free.
these days.
You can,
What's
yeah.
your charge for it?
I mean, you bite for free. Yeah, you might as well slap. Closed fist, though. Remember, I taught you how to make that fist. Let me see your fist. Let me see your fist. Let's go. Come on. You got it. Let's see it. Okay. Wow. Yeah.
She has a cute little fist. Okay,
There you go.
she'll still hit you though. Trust.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
She might be
Yeah.
small, but she's
Yeah.
mighty.
That's fire. That's
Hey,
fire.
she's smart. I like you. Yeah, I like you already.
Yeah, I like you too. Her.
What was the question? I fucking forgot already.
I mean, I asked the weirdest request she got, so now it's Jackie's turn to ask.
The weirdest. Okay, yeah, that was pretty damn weird, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd agree.
But I mean, I would fulfill that too. I'd smack
She
the shit out
remind
of
me
him
of
for
Sam.
3K.
She remind me of Sam. Same prank.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
She keeps
literally tell
telling
her
me
that
that.
all the
She
time.
tells me that all the
Really?
time.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Oregon, so I
Oregon.
moved from
I be there a
Oregon to
lot.
Arizona.
You've been there, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
What do you think about
went-
Oregon, Vanessa?
I mean, growing
then
up
you give
there
your
is
opinion.
one thing. Growing up there in like a small little town wasn't bad, but also everyone knew everyone, so like you had to be on your best behavior. Otherwise, like everyone has a little rumor. For
How long did you live there?
Like my whole life up until I was like 18,
That's
because then I
crazy.
moved to Arizona for college.
And you lived there for how long? A couple
No, I don't
days?
live there. I just go there for work for a couple of days.
What part?
A
Do you
lot
go to
of times.
Portland?
I
Or-
think so.
Okay, yeah.
It's really
Cute.
like
You don't know?
It's green.
I forgot that it's all green.
It's really green. It's very
nothing to do out there,
natural. No,
natural.
there's nothing to do.
It rains a lot.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
heard the weather's kind of shitty though.
Why do you think I ran to Arizona? I mean, not that like 120 is everyone's ideal, but
That's
I
very
take it
fair.
better than the Oregon weather.
Yeah, I mean, how about like vibes in like motivation sense? Let's talk about motivation because I'm from Connecticut too. I moved down to here, so you moved from Oregon to
Yeah.
fucking what, Arizona?
Yeah, I would say I definitely got a lot more productive once I had moved, just due to the fact that, when you're in an environment where Arizona, everyone is such a hustle mentality, new money, everyone's investing, entrepreneur type jobs. It was so motivating to hear people
Definitely.
just wanting to do so much more for themselves at such a young age in comparison to the people back home where it was like, oh, I'll just stay home. Like, I'll stay living where I grew up and I'll just like work a normal job, or much less like
They're too comfortable.
they're too comfortable. There was no drive. And I don't know if it had to do with like the weather being so rainy and dismal or gloomy or whatever it was for the majority of the year. But the sun in Arizona, I would say, has brought out a lot of the good traits in people. And therefore, I definitely side more with living in Arizona.
Arizona's a vibe, and the desert's sick. I like the weather at
Yeah.
night. Jackie, you're from St. Louis. What's good with that
Yeah,
compared to
St. Louis,
Arizona?
I
And she's like, it's different.
Totally different. I mean, growing up in like South City, St. Louis, there's not there's not a whole lot of opportunity.
Rural or city, or what's good with it?
Like city, South City, like Soulard, if you're familiar.
Never been to St.
Yeah,
Louis
I
is
mean-
a state, or no?
No, it's a
Missouri?
city in Missouri, yeah.
I think. How much cash would you need to live in Missouri? No.
Not a lot.
I don't think so.
And not a lot.
No. I
I
mean,
don't think
so
it needs a lot.
in
moved
Missouri
to St.
to
Louis.
to Arizona is obviously a big change.
Yeah, definitely. Just like the people, like again, the mindset.
Yeah.
like,
So you girls both agree that the mindset from where y'all from, Oregon, St. Louis, and we'll
I
get
mean,
to her
it's-
next.
yeah,
It's just like
definitely,
completely
it's-
different in energy sense. And I say it a lot too, guys. It's just like get out of your hometown, go into a bigger fish tank, experience crazy things, be around money. Right, when you're around money, around entrepreneurs, around hustlers, shit usually just like starts to happen, and the
So
motivation really,
motivating.
right? She's actually, let her tell her story. Say where you're from and like when you came to Miami and how that's been a change.
Okay, so it's really short term. I mean, short. I've been here for 5 years from Vietnam.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
my
so cool.
family's moved here. My family, my parents, and my sibling moved here like 3 years ago. I came here first for like I used to be an international student.
Okay, nice.
Oh,
So yeah, it was tough. But,
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
everything's getting better. I feel so much happier now, and I feel so much grateful with how I was before.
Yeah,
And,
I bet people wonder like, what's the difference between like I've never been to Asia or even Europe or like anywhere that far. So like, what's the
'Cause
difference
It's totally
It's really
different.
in
tough
mindset,
there.
But, I mean,
mentality?
living there, I feel like it's like way different. You're
Different,
really like,
and it's harder than
yeah.
it's, in here. Is so many opportunities, and people like more open minded. Over there, it's getting better now, but it's still behind. Like
Yeah.
they things more like old, old school.
Old school, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes total sense.
yeah.
Very traditional, I'm assuming,
Yes.
back home, as opposed to the American views to things.
I feel more appreciated.
Oh, yeah. I totally
Short
get that.
terms, 5
Jackie
years.
just came back from touring the freaking whole.
Continent of Asia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like genuinely every city this girl was at. I was like, oh, how is
I didn't
it?
stop in Vietnam, but I really wanted to.
Let's hear them and then rate them like your favorite place to least. And you've probably been some other places too, or just Vietnam in Asia.
Vietnam. I'm not the like person who like to travel, so Vietnam, Thai. That's it. I didn't really go to.
Okay, I just got back from Taipei, Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Osaka, Japan. Stopped in Korea, Seoul, Gangnam,
What is your favorite?
and then Tokyo.
Wow.
Honestly, it was crazy. I feel like Taipei is the most westernized. Like,
Really?
it's easier to get around as an American.
They spoke English now, like a lot.
Oh yeah, like mostly.
Yeah.
But everywhere else, it was just like a culture shock, like totally different. I feel like the Japanese are very kind. I think they're trying to like change their whole past with the U.S. So
I
they're
love
like
Japanese
overly nice
people.
to Americans.
Really?
But yeah, it was great.
I heard a
Honestly.
lot of people talk about Japan's. Is it
It's-
boring
Yeah.
there?
No, I mean, I had a great time. It's like
Oh.
This
There's a
girl
lot
called
to
me
do.
clubbing every night, mind you, every
C'est la
single
vie.
night. I'd be like waking up in the morning at 7 or 6 in the morning, and I get like miss FaceTime call from Jackie, miss FaceTime call from Jackie. I'm like, fuck, I gotta call this back. Call her back. That's the first person I talk to in the morning, and she's just in the club. Uns, uns. Oh my gosh, Vanessa, blackout drunk, and she's like, take a shot with me.
7 a.m. Pitbull.
Guys. No, literally, guys, no. She did one night. Genuinely believe she met Pitbull
okay, listen.
in Asia. And
Yeah.
you are going to cry when you see what he looked like. Like,
Okay,
truly.
In my defense, like we were in the middle of Tokyo, Japan, and they're playing Pitbull songs like all night.
you have to
So
find
I
the picture,
thought-
too.
I'll find it in a second. I literally thought that Pitbull was there or something because they were playing his music so much, and I saw this bald guy and thought he was Pitbull. I was convinced he was like singing the songs, like dancing. So I was like, "That's literally."
It could have been Pitbull. It probably
I was like,
was.
That's literally Pitbull.
She had enough liquor
No.
to believe it really
I
was.
took a picture of him and I looked at it this like the next morning and it's not Pitbull.
Oh wow, that's upsetting. but
Just a bald guy.
I mean,
Just some bald guy.
close enough in the moment, you know.
Ugh,
Anyways,
I'm
wh-
crying.
what was your question though? It was your turn. Let's get back into that.
What do you mean it was my turn?
It's my turn.
Yeah.
You.
Oh.
Forgot about
We're kind of doing rotations, like just like you know. I
I
mean,
don't really have a question.
Something crazy.
Same to me too. Like,
Something
I don't know what to ask.
all right. Well, I'm sure we'll get into a different question. Let's get into another topic then. What? Where did he go? Yeah, I don't even know. The fuck he went.
Stefan ran. He was literally fucking scared.
I was like, yo, Steph,
Terrified.
give me some shit to say on the podcast tonight. And he was like, yo, let me go on Chat GPT. And just started like,
no, not the chat.
ChatGPT
Okay,
is
but listen,
creepy.
ChatGPT is the best thing ever.
I've never used
invented.
it.
not, yeah, I've used it a couple
What?
times. It's pretty clutch.
I've never used it.
It's-
I like
it's pretty
kind of
cool.
get the premise of it, but like
I
I've
get the
never had
hype.
a reasoning to like use it yet.
Sometimes I'll just go on there and I'll be like, hey, give me the best 10 controversial TikTok ideas to talk about. And it'll just give me like 10 things that are absolutely crazy, like to talk
Oh
about.
my
Or like
gosh.
whatever,
Especially,
you know.
like workout plans and like meals and stuff. Like I can be like, oh, give me a meal plan for 7 days with these macros. And then I'm like, okay, give me the grocery list for it so I can make the meals. So lit.
Yeah.
That's so
You don't have
cool,
to do
actually.
anything.
Yeah.
I never thought about using it for that, but that's actually really fucking smart.
Yeah.
Work smarter, not harder.
Period.
So you guys have been in Miami for a couple of days.
Oh my god, a couple is an understatement. We've been here for a fucking week, guys. We just extended our flight. May I say today we extended our stay in Miami just so we could go on a freaking yacht. Like, is our reasoning sane? Probably not. Like, did we need to go home and get our shit together? Yes,
Definitely.
of course. But like, are we
Definitely.
still staying for a yacht? Yes, we are.
Yeah. I mean,
Who you go with?
We're going with like a group of friends of ours, like Duce and Ace. That's who we've been with like this whole week at Rolling Loud. So we'll be really drunk on our flight. So Lord knows if we'll actually make it. Let's be real. But
Let's hope we do because
yeah.
I don't think I can take
another
another
night
day.
in Miami.
you've just
I'll
been sending
cry.
it every night.
You
Every
have no
single
idea.
night.
Why does the city never sleep? This is like my first Miami bender tour, whatever, and this is fucking absurd. Like the hours I'm awake are the times I should be waking up.
Yeah. So it's crazier than Scottsdale.
Oh my god, much crazier.
Everything closes at like 2 in
3
Scottsdale.
a.m. in Scottsdale.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
like
here-
2, and then the strip club closes at like
Here it just like doesn't
3,
close. One of my
4.
girlfriends, I woke up and she was over here still clubbing at 9 in the fucking morning.
Really? Yeah, I know. Like some people come
Like at
outside of the clubs at
Space?
like 7 a.m. and it's bright outside.
Okay, wait. What's your hot take on like strip clubs and like, are you okay with like going or like what if
Oh,
you're talking to somebody
love.
and they like to go?
Oh my god, I love strip clubs. 10 out of 10. I don't care if
Thank
my
you.
partner ever wants to go to a strip club. By all means, support the girls, throw some cash on them. I'm
But you
sure
better
they
be
love it.
throwing cash. If
No.
you're not,
if you go to a strip club and you're not throwing cash,
get the fuck
Get
out
out.
of there.
You have no purpose. You
Why are
literally
you
have no
even there?
purpose. No, I
You're a
would not
creep at
give a
that
fuck
point.
if my like significant other was like, yeah, babe, like I want to go to the strip club. I'd probably want to go with you, but if you were like, I don't want you to come with me either, I probably wouldn't even be mad either. I'd be like, okay, like
Okay, send me $1,000
Yeah.
and then you can go spend all your other
So,
money.
Yeah.
so a grand is the entrance fee. What about you, Vanessa?
I don't have an entrance fee. I'm just like, I want a video of you throwing these dollars on these
If you're gonna
bitches.
throw
Like,
some
Real.
dollars, I want some dollars too, though.
yeah, well, like I want at least the video
know?
because I like to see fat asses, you know, like
Right.
getting thrown. Like that is so like fire.
Yeah.
By all means, like support the girlies.
What about you?
Like love.
I went to strip club a couple days ago with my friends.
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
Of course. I mean, I really respect the jobs. 'cause,
Yeah,
you know,
see?
and I talked to a few strippers there. So,
They're always the sweetest people
They're
ever.
so cute
Yeah.
every time. They're
And
so
they're
nice.
hustlers. They know what
they
know
there
what
for
to
their
do.
money.
They get the industry low key.
I feel
So,
like they
yeah.
should pick up a cell phone too, though, and start running up some TikToks. What do you guys think?
And OnlyFans.
what I'm
Yeah, I
saying.
try to
I
talk
mean,
to them
I
too,
would say
so,
that
yeah.
too.
I
I
s-
try to put everyone on game.
So
No
they DM
facts.
me, yeah.
Me too.
Just try
Because
to DM me
when
and
I was in
talk.
college, I used to live in. I went to U Tampa, and I lived in Tampa, which is the strip club capital of the world or the
Oh, yeah, I hear
country.
that.
So
We
there's
need to
like some
go.
world
Oh,
famous
some
strip clubs there.
P-Valley
Mons Venus, Odyssey. I mean, some wild
Some
times
magic
in Tampa in college there. But I used to go in there and yeah, it's crazy. So I would go in there usually on business and just be like, hey, like y'all should pick up a phone. I'm not here to get a dance or nothing. I just want to help y'all, like whatever. Like, let's make some cash and I mean I used to say, hey, like y'all should pick up a phone and then you could like make money on Instagram and OnlyFans and dance at the same time. Like that would be a
Yeah.
lot. Like, but I feel like to be an influencer and to do social media and stuff, it takes.
It's almost like a full-time job.
It's like you're born with the talent, almost in a way. Like
Yeah,
to be
I would
personable and
agree with
sociable.
that.
It's
Yeah, I
not
would agree
everybody
with
can
that.
just pick up a phone and understand how to make a TikTok, but we all like live in this moment every day where we make videos and TikToks and reels and shit, and we're kind of just like, yeah, it's intuition.
I
call
feel
it
like
intuition.
some personalities just really blossom on it while others just like don't translate as well.
So main character versus NPC or what?
Oh,
I
definitely
think it's
not
a
like
little more
that.
complex than that, but I think that yes, at the end of the day, that's basically
To some degree, I guess, of what it
Okay.
is.
Yeah, because I mean, we're on a fucking podcast right now. So it's like, what are people gonna watch, right? So you have to be interesting. You have to have a personality. I think personality is worth more than looks as far as, right? Because like
Oh, when it comes to the
Definitely.
world of social media, 10 out of 10, I would agree. That's how you buy people in with your like buying into you and getting to know who you are. They want to know who you are. You're not just like a picture on their phone.
yeah, so the
Right.
look can only get you so far, because right, like you go to strip clubs, you see these strippers. Like, I mean, if they had any personality or were able to cultivate an audience, they would probably make so much money on social media. But it really takes a personality and have to be entertaining and understand it in order to be successful at it.
Oh my gosh, wait. Okay, what would you guys say your social media personality is? Like, what is your persona
are you
on there?
yourself or are you like a little different?
Yeah, like what would you say, like if you were your followers, what would you describe yourself as? Like what would your personality trait that you would give yourself?
Ooh,
Good
that's
question.
good.
Like,
I'm
That's
raw with
great.
it.
Yeah.
I'm just myself on social media, and I don't give a shit what anybody says. And that's
Yeah.
like why people will like me and why people like us, because we don't have some type of, hey, I'm gonna be this character. I'm just myself, and so like I say whatever the fuck I want. I don't have like any concern. I used to hop on podcasts and just. I remember I went on Unfiltered podcast. We went on, and there it's kind of like Fresh and Fit in a way, where
Okay.
everybody's just kind of grilling each other, and there's a bunch of girls, and the
Crazy.
guys will like talk shit and start drama. And I remember like
Like, should we
one
turn
girl
this
literally
into
got up and was
that?
like, "I'm fucking out of here. Like I'm out of here." I'm like, "Damn!" Like, and I would just just say whatever. But like that's the shit that's entertaining. You got to realize
Yeah.
like social media is entertainment. And why are people gonna fucking watch anything, right? If it's
That's
boring,
fair.
so
Just Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
right. Think about Keeping Up with Kardashians.
Okay,
Like the
wait. What would
drama.
your personality trait be? Like if you were your followers, what would you like describe yourself as? Like what do you think they think of you?
It's really being honest with myself, like being real.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
I say what I think.
They all believe like you're a real ass bitch. They're like, yes.
Yeah, just like you.
Yeah.
That's why I like your energy.
yeah.
So,
that's so cool.
So being cute.
Okay, well,
I think
yeah.
all girls are.
yeah, we love a little cute personality trait. Like, hello, I'm here.
And
So, Oh, let me make that connection right there.
What about y'all?
Myself, okay, like my following is like the majority from TikTok, and I did these videos back in 2020 to now with my friends, and I'm known as like the poppy girl, because
Explain it.
in these videos, we like their FaceTime videos. My friend calls us. He asks some like question, kind of in the format of, "What can you say in bed?" or like, "What can you say to a girl that you can say in bed?" or something like that, or like pickup line or something like that. And we just have to say something just funny and witty and something that's just like kind of respective to each of our personalities. So I'm always like the fun, flirty Latina of the friend group. So that's just kind of my branding. So I'd say my followers probably would assume that I'm like a whore, to put in better words, or like the flirt. They're like,
well,
period. They're like,
all
this
right.
is that girl.
Okay, can we get a poppy on?
A little. Oh yeah, the video that made me go viral was literally like, my friend asked us, okay, can you say like, "Hey daddy" in your most seductive voice? And
We got to hear it now.
he called me and it woke me up first thing in the morning. And so I hit him with the "Hola papi." And then that's kind of what did me in for my brand.
What do you guys think about that? Drop a comment, rate that out of 10. Say it one more time.
Hola papi.
Okay, yeah, you guys heard that. So rate it out of 10 in the comments.
10
Jackie,
out
what
of
about
10,
you? What was
10 out of
your
10.
video that, is your like
And
your
the
video?
personality trait to go with it. Like, why do people think you are who you are?
The video that did me in was I accidentally started a TikTok trend.
Really?
I got like 5 million views on my video, so it was like really what like blew me up. But I just think that like I'm like fun, like I like to do like the TikTok dances and stuff. I'm a dancer, so I think it's just like that, like being myself, being real, funny, commenting on the drama that's happening in my life that everyone knows about.
So you reply to comments with like personality.
Yeah, like
Super important.
yeah, my girls, my fans, I love them. They're so awesome.
They're so
They're
fun.
so loyal.
So you have a
and
girl
real.
fan base or a guy fan base?
Mostly girls.
Girls.
Yeah.
Okay. It's interesting.
On
Mine is
TikTok.
predominantly male, like
Yeah.
across
Yeah.
all platforms, like over 95%.
Mine's
on
female
everything.
on
That's
TikTok.
interesting. That's very different.
Yeah.
But we know I know what yours is. But let's
What is
see.
that?
I want to hear you say it first.
No, I want to hear what you say.
All right, like
You
yours
say
is
you know me.
she wears a bunch of dresses, and she did this video and she created her own trend where she would like turn around and like pretend to cut the tag, and every time she rips this shit, it doesn't matter if it's a Skims dress or like any type of dress, this shit just bangs like 3-4 million views every time.
I really want to give you guys a
really?
gift, like because we're gonna do the new brand, launch your brand soon.
Oh, yeah.
So I hope you guys like it.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Thank
Yeah.
you.
That's
Yeah.
so exciting. Thank you.
Honestly,
I'm
it's-
excited.
that-
Wait, can you
I
tell us
didn't
more
mean-
about that?
Yeah.
It's just like I can't. It's just something like between.
It just like
Skims,
gas it up
but
a little
better.
bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Skim, but better.
Ooh,
Okay,
I'm excited.
cute. Wait, no, that's super
Yeah.
exciting. So are you trying to create your own, are you going to be like a
Clothing?
little entrepreneur now? You're a little fashionista?
Facts.
I really
I love
because
it.
I'm
I
really
love it.
picky with what I wear.
Okay.
And, so
That's what
whatever
led you
I
to do it?
create, I think all my girls will love it because
Of
I know what
course.
girls think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be different.
So that's the thing is
Yeah.
super
Create.
important and that we all understand. It's like, like the internet money and stuff is cool. Like we're building followers and stuff and obviously like OF is important for cash flow vehicle purposes. But we all want to do like build brands and like take our audiences and really build something cool. So whether it's merch, whether it's a product, whether it's a training or coaching or beauty program
Yeah.
or even YouTube and stuff like shit that we're doing right now, it's like super important to start building the personal brands. And it's really fun. I enjoy doing it.
Well, on like the basis of the fact that you are a female entrepreneur now, I can say that for yourself.
Applause.
I applaud you and I'm very proud of you. That's really
Appreciate
impressive.
that. Thank you.
Really
Yeah.
impressive. Really good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Being young and beautiful and
Successful.
Successful.
Hello.
And I know what girls think. So
yeah.
Exactly.
And using that for like to like help other girls is like
Super sick.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay, well, on that like topic, I guess. Do you think OF girls have enough resources to themselves for them to like know how to invest into the future, or like entrepreneurship, something that even is commonly discussed? Because I feel like since the majority of girls go into it thinking, oh my gosh, I can make really quick money and like a lot of it, there's not much thought process behind it than that, initially at least.
Yeah, that's a really good question, actually, Vanessa. And let's go into the OF stuff because, like, you know, people are making so much money on OF, and that's super important, whether she's really good at real estate. So, you know, whether you pick real estate, whether you pick stocks, you know, whether you have to have some type of investment strategy, right?
Yeah.
Because you see all these people making so much money, but I feel like either they blow it, and I've seen people that even I've worked with that are making 40, 50, 60K a month, and they have like $1,000 in their bank account. I don't understand it. So it's just like, you have to be able to understand that this lifestyle, right? Like, we're young, we're sexy, we look good, but you have to be really smart in a sense where you're taking that cash flow and you're investing it and you're being smart with it. You're building brands with it. So like, that's super important.
What age do you think you became, I would say, like, I don't know what the term is, but like financially competent? Like, what age was it for you where you were like, okay, like high gear, like I got my shit together, I know what I'm doing?
In college at U Tampa, I was trying to be a lawyer. I just wanted to make a lot of money. And then I started, I sold fake IDs for a long time. I made a lot of money with my business partner.
Can we admit to that?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. That's kind of
I don't know.
self-incriminating.
I don't know.
That's self-incriminating. Can we like plead the fifth on this all counts?
yeah, this is
Just
like some
ignore he
rapper
said
shit, you
that.
know, when they say
Okay,
that they
yeah.
like shoot people and stuff, you know, it's probably just fake.
Okay,
Anyways,
period.
but like, I
Hypothetically, he sold fake IDs.
I made some money in college, but then I started my OnlyFans account in college. I did OnlyFans for 2.5 years. I made
Sick.
$850,000 as a straight male creator on OnlyFans. I started going
Wow,
to
that's
strip
really
clubs
impressive,
in Tampa.
actually.
Yeah, it was all right. I moved into a model house. I was in Tampa. I started going to strip clubs, recruiting the girls at the strip clubs. I was like, hey, like, you know, y'all don't have to dance on old fat men anymore. We can make some money on the internet. And
Not
so
all
like,
heroes wear capes, okay?
Period.
hey, I'm just trying to help out the community. So I did that. I got some really big
Good
referrals,
Samaritan.
and I was like, all right, like, you know, I don't want to do shit. So I moved to Fort Lauderdale, moved into a model house with 4 OnlyFans creators, and I did that for another year. And I'm like, okay. Then I started the agency. I started working with guy creators because I had a bunch of social medias built up for my own OnlyFans. So I was like, all right, like, I'm gonna take these, start promoting other people. And then I was like, okay, like, I want to work with like guys and girls. So then I started doing both, and now I just like do that and a lot of other things. But
Wait, so did you ever finish college or what?
Yeah.
Or did you just like drop out and you were like, fuck it, like I've done it?
my
like,
business
I'm good.
partner Grant dropped out, and you know, that was a great decision by him. I finished. I got a
Really?
a
Still with a
bachelor's.
law degree? Like, or,
criminology. Yeah, I did internships at law firms, and I would
Oh,
show up
good
in a
shit.
suit, and they thought I was the bodyguard. The judge was like, "Yo, is this the bodyguard?" I did. The guy who was interning, the lawyer, was doing family law, and I really
was
didn't.
it in Tampa?
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't find an interest in that because people were just fighting over custody of children and stuff. So I think if I was going to do law, it would be like, I mean, the money's in personal injury, right? Because like
Well,
people are
obviously,
breaking their
hello,
backs and stuff.
settlement,
Oh my
yeah.
God, my back hurts, you know? And collecting like 7-figure checks. Or like, I thought criminal law was pretty cool too. I would
Criminal
like
law
to,
is crazy.
yeah. But I think if I was to do it, I would kind of do a social media mixed with it. Kind of like this guy, Law by Mike, does.
Okay, like entertainment based?
Yeah,
law?
because I understand
Okay.
social, right? Like, once you guys understand social media, where you're able to go on TikTok and get a tremendous amount of views with 0 followers. Like, you can post one video and get like a lot of views. So I would post this video of me on spring break in Fort Lauderdale, just cracking this kid on the beach in like Oklahoma drills, and I would post that video like 7 times. Every time I would get like 10 million views. So the important thing is you want to inject your personality into the TikToks, right? Like, maybe you'll post a TikTok and it's not you talking, or it's just like a video of you. Or I used to do another video of me curling somebody at the bar, and Barstool posted in a bunch of stuff. But I was able to take that video and reply to comments with my personality, my voice, and my image, where then you're building yourself. Because a lot of people will just post like sometimes like flexing clips or this or that, where it's not really them. Gets views, but it doesn't really convert as far as building your personal brand and making people engage with your content, right? I mean, it might be different for y'all this is your girls, but
Yeah, okay. Well, segueing off of that, what kind of content does everybody do across their pages? Because obviously I just met everyone today, so what kind of content do you guys do?
Bunny.
We do together, or is just
I mean, what kind of
No,
content
like
do you
what
do?
kind of content do you do? Like, is Instagram your thing? Is TikTok your thing? Is Twitch your
Yeah, like, what do
thing?
you-
And like, what do you post?
I post a lot of different things. I like funny stuff
And skits.
and skits.
It's
The
some funny
most
ass
thing we
skits.
do together is skits.
Like on
Skits.
Instagram
On
Reels or
Instagram
like on
Reel,
TikTok? Okay. Okay.
Actress.
But like
Yeah.
a couple days last week, we got mad at each other, and yeah. So.
That's so much fun.
Yeah.
Are they fun
So
to
I told
shoot
him,
or
like,
does it take like a
delete
lot of
everything,
time
please.
It's
to
just
like come up
natural.
with the ideas?
This is natural. Like I just like think of something. I'm just like yeah, or like she'll think of something. We're like yeah, like fuck it. You know what I mean? But the cool thing is with the skit videos and like I have a TikTok list. If you guys, you know, I have a daily TikTok list. $99 a month if anyone wants to have TikToks, send your models or whatever. But skit videos are so important because one, they show your personality. Two, they hear your voice. And three, you're able to repurpose them on TikTok, on Instagram Reels, and on Facebook Reels, which is
So you get the biggest bang for your buck, you'd say.
yeah. Because look, I've tried posting the dancing audio trends on Instagram Reels. They don't really do that well.
No.
Oh,
Right,
no,
so-
not on Instagram. Reels,
Right,
for
but
sure.
you want to have one. If you're able to film one 10-second video of you doing something viral, like hey, like give me that, I'm gonna show you your Twitter, for example, right? We banged 23 million views on that fucking video, so it's like if you're able to do something like that and get views across the board, it's much more impactful, and that's just like something I've realized that's like more important than doing the times have
The
changed.
trending,
right?
just the trending
yeah.
ideas.
You're able to do like a year ago and
Yeah.
like 2020, 2021,
Like
6-second
COVID
TikTok
era,
videos. They would go
yeah.
viral, but like shit's changed now. It's super
COVID era.
saturated, so you have to approach it a different way.
Of course, Jackie. What kind of content do you do, babe?
I kind of do like a bunch of stuff like makeup, fashion, like
And like on what platform?
mostly like TikTok. I do
Okay.
more like just like little stuff on Instagram, brand work,
You should.
everything. Yeah, we're working on it.
Working on it. Love that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about? All right. Did you answer,
It's a
Vanessa?
little whole.
Oh yeah, no, myself. I do TikTok. That's like my main thing. That's kind of how I got started into social media in
Mhm.
general back in like 2020. So from then on, here I've been. But between there and Instagram for sure. And then obviously, I feel like between the three of us, we have a little link in our Instagram bios.
Can always
For a
check that
little
out.
extra content.
Y'all
if
might
you know
want
what
to
I
take a
mean.
closer look at that for sure.
Yeah,
Mm.
because that's the fun kind of content to film and shoot. But yeah, that's kind of all I do. It's just the funny little 30 Latina people's friend groups, and like all my content only does well if I do it about being Latina. I have no idea why. That's just kind of like
It's
my
a niche.
brand.
I feel
Yeah. Like entirely a niche. But also I feel like these girls get it too, because there's always guys that are like, I'm into Asians and Asians only, and then like that is like their whole niche. Like those are the things that will just do them in every time. Like
Yeah.
they'll pull views just because they're like those fine ass Asians.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, I like that, so I think I like the majority. Like, I have good taste, So I think the majority of people like that too. Mm.
Exactly.
After me, duh. Before you never date Asian. I know you did. You did.
Me? Yeah, one time in like middle school.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
What do you like? What type of
Asians
Asian
are the best.
country? Yeah,
Filipino.
Filipino.
I
I love a good
Filipinos.
Filipino.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
never tried Asian. Filipino food. I really want to.
Oh my god,
Oh,
girl!
Filipino
If you can
food's
go
really
have
good.
lumpia, that
Really
was the
good.
first thing I
What is
tried.
that?
I
I used to
thought
That was the
date a
first thing I
Filipino,
had.
and he would make me
was
eat all the food.
amazing.
It was just so
I love
good.
Korean
so
food
good.
too. It's
Oh my God.
spicy.
Korean food is
Should we
so
go
good.
get Korean
Kimchi?
Can we go get?
barbecue?
She wanted to go get
Kimchi
Korean
is just popular
barbecue.
one, but it's they have so many.
We were just
like,
talking
good
about kimchi
dishes.
today.
really?
So
Is that spicy? I see that shit at the store, but I feel like
Yo,
it's
I
not
could
as
eat that
good.
shit every day.
What is it?
Every day. I could eat
Single
it every
day.
day.
What is it?
Anything spicy, like
I don't really
kimchi
know
is-
what it is though.
fermented
Explain to the
cabbage.
viewers
it's
what
like
it is.
pickled spicy cabbage, or you can make
Yeah.
it with like radishes.
Yeah.
Literally anything. like-
Radishes.
But like
I
mainly
l-
cabbage. The cabbage one's my favorite. That shit
I'm a
hits.
radish kimchi girl.
Really?
Really?
That shit is so good.
No, yeah.
like,
We-
I cook with
literally
it. It's so
How
good.
many-
We were
how many
literally
things, like-
we were talking about
Yeah.
this today, believe
I
it or
will.
not. We were like her and I were just talking about, oh my god, we cook with kimchi and we put it in stir fry. We were talking about this while we were getting ready for Rolling Loud today.
Really?
So cute.
She took me to a Vietnamese restaurant, and I mean,
Okay, what'd she make you try? Wait, what'd she make you try?
I
Why
mean,
do
that
you
was my
sound
first time
traumatized?
ever
She was so scared.
No, no.
Exactly. Why does he sound scared?
I loved it
Dave
except the
tried.
butang, like butang. Yo, that shit made me like squeal in my pants a little bit.
Balut.
But balut, yeah.
It's like a
Balut
baby.
made him cry.
You
Stop
tried
it.
No,
Yes.
Have you ever
Not
tried
cry,
it?
but
Yes,
like,
the
It's so
duck egg.
Do you try it?
I didn't know it was fertilized. Yo,
Yeah. Did yours have
yo.
like a little head in it
I
with
get
like some
scared.
flutter?
Oh,
But
it's
I
foul.
get scared to eat it though. Like I can't really look at it. I just need to eat it.
I love
You were so scared of yourself.
I have tried balut before.
You
Yeah. Yeah. I was curious.
She told me, she was
I
like,
was
this is the
curious.
most scariest food in the whole entire world.
In the whole world, it
first,
is.
Right before,
before
I eat
you
this
try
shit.
it.
And then I'm like, okay, I'm picturing an egg, not an egg
No,
texture. I'll
no,
tell you,
no, no.
not a fucking egg
No,
texture.
I fed you the red area, the red
You're
part.
fucked for that
Which
too.
is I still, you know.
My first time at a Vietnamese restaurant, she gives me the balut with the fucking red part of it. I'm like,
But
yo,
I
like-
warned you at first. I said this is the one of the scariest food in America.
she said, scariest food in the world. Here, have a bite. I'm like, all right, like sounds
He's
good. Let's
like
do it.
scariest, meaning it's probably gonna be spicy as fuck. Not like there's a whole ass like chick in there the whole time.
I didn't even know
Like,
that until I started chewing it, and then she
Exactly.
says that shit, and I'm like, yo, like I don't know if I can swallow
It's
this
just
now.
like bones and like little feathers.
Oh man. Oh.
But it's not bad. It really is not that bad.
I mean, it's good.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
I
definitely
just
just
a
like
lot of
can't-
protein.
Like
She
if
loved
I think
it.
about it
Yeah,
too
it's
much, I'm
really
like,
good protein.
I
Thank
like the
you.
rest
That's
of
why
it.
I tried it.
that made me squeal a little bit. Like to be honest, is that the texture was not like an egg. But like, what else did we get there? The rest of it was really nice. We had some shake, and in Vietnamese culture, they have
It's like, a sugar
condensed
cane
milk, right?
water. Have you tried sugar cane water? It's made from sugar cane. And they press
I
it
have
to the-
had that because we have it in Mexico, like sugar cane.
Sugarcane,
Yeah,
yeah.
sugar cane water. Yeah, we
It's
eat like the
fresh.
sugar cane stalks too. Yeah,
the organic sugar.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah.
That was really
sounds-
good.
Yeah,
It's like
a
the
sugar
raw
cane
form.
shake sounds so fire. I would drink that so fast.
But also in like Vietnamese culture, like condensed milk, they use that in the smoothie, in the coffee. What's
In
up?
the coffee.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
What about the
Vietnamese
raccoon coffee?
is
Instead
yo?
of
so
just
good.
use sugar. Raccoon coffee? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know why you laugh about it. But every time I talk about raccoon coffee, you laugh.
Oh, like the poop coffee.
Yo, how do
She
you know
knows,
about
yo.
that?
She
Oh,
knows a
you're-
lot. She's
I'm
so smart.
cultured.
Mexican, right?
I'm
Yo.
cultured,
How the fuck
okay?
do you know about raccoon coffee?
But like it's
Look, it's so
one of the
expensive
best. It's
coffee.
expensive ass coffee. It's one of the most expensive coffees you can ever buy in the world, and it's also really really rich. Like it's strong as hell, but it tastes really good.
But like, what's the
I never
secret
tried
ingredient?
before.
It's
up?
obviously like
They eat it.
the little
eat it.
raccoon like
They poop it.
poop it.
I don't
So
understand
it's
it.
the-
Like,
it's-
what's
it's
the
like-
rationale behind that?
So shit. I have no idea why we drink coffee from their shit, but you know what? You try it anyway, okay? You try everything once. Because I'm sure you've put something in your mouth that's
I've
far
never
worse
tried
than a little
that, but
raccoon's
I
shit.
I don't
okay?
think so,
if I
to be
want
honest.
to.
I mean, the butang, what was it? Butang?
Balut.
But the balut was out there. But like the raccoon shit, I just don't know. I just don't know.
Listen, it's not like you're eating the actual shit. You're eating like the coffee that's made from
Yeah,
it.
but it's like a puree of it, you know? It's like,
Like
Because
literally
you heard
ground
about
up
poop
shit.
shit.
yeah, facts.
No, thank
You think
you.
about poop is scary. The raccoon
thank
coffee
you.
you drink every day is the fake raccoon coffee. The real
Yeah.
raccoon coffee is
I
rare
It's
to
mean-
so
buy and
expensive.
Yeah.
It's expensive as fuck.
and rare.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my
It's
god.
bougie
I
then.
think I'm good.
Yeah,
on
it's
the
bougie as
raccoon.
shit.
Yeah.
It's upper class.
Yeah,
In
because
Asia,
like
they have so many like rare stuff. That's so
rare
expensive in the
coffees,
world.
rare teas, rare like of just random meats and foods. I don't know why, but it's only in Asia that you can find these like rare things.
Rare.
Wow. So like Irish and
Yeah.
Italian is kind of ass then? What do you mean? Like,
No, we love our Irish, we love our Italians. You know, like
Okay.
biasly, I love Italians. I won't lie. Like they got it over there. I
Never
want to
good
move over
Italian.
there.
Good culture. Yeah.
y'all take a DNA test. Me and her took a DNA test the other day.
Oh, I
she
need
is
to
like
do that.
13% Indian and Pakistani. But
That's
who knew? I mean, I thought she was 100%
wild.
Vietnamese. But like, tell them what you are.
I'm 79% Vietnamese, 7.5% Italian.
Who
Shocked.
knew that?
I
No,
never knew about it.
Nobody knew that.
13.4%.
Go yell at some family members.
13.4% India. India.
That's
That's
wild.
wild.
Pakistan.
Yeah, I took mine. I was 50% Irish
mine.
and like 46% Italian and a little bit Iranian, Iraq, like 1%.
Really?
That 1%.
Yeah, that 1 percentile, but like it's cool. I'm Middle Eastern.
West Asian.
Wait,
West
you're Middle
Asian.
Eastern?
I'm
He's
Asian, low
claiming-
key.
Oh, because of your blood.
Low-key.
I was like,
He's
pause,
claiming
what?
that shit
1
hard as fuck.
percentile, but like still I have it in my
Also,
blood.
you don't have like your little Italian like horn charm on. So
This?
I was confused.
horn charm. What is that?
You know, like the little like the horn, like the Italian like horn. It's like the little curved gold horn. It's like this big.
like
it's like the little.
Um,
It's like looks like a ram horn or like a unicorn horn, and that's like usually
know
the
what you're
dead
talking
giveaway that like they're Italian.
Might
Dead
need to
giveaway.
pick that up so people know I'm Italian.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
she
not
knows a
kidding.
lot of things.
I know
That's
because
crazy.
I used to only date Italian, so that's my dead giveaway. I would like look and I'd be like, "Are you wearing the charm?" Oh,
All right,
yeah.
so like
Sold.
y'all
like
girls
the
like
Sunday
Italian.
night, the
Italian.
Sunday dinners where you hand make your pizza and your pasta and you're with your family and there's like loud Andrea Bocelli music going on and everything. Like, yeah, that was my shit. That was my shit. The
Okay,
Frank
okay.
Sinatra, like
You need to start
Goodbye.
doing that.
So
Start
your
acting
type's Italian. Your type's Italian.
it was. Mine was Italian.
I don't know. I just
Yeah.
When
like,
I
go
was
with the
young.
flow.
Let's talk
When I
about
was
types.
young.
Most
When
of
I was young.
guys I date is Italian. I didn't know they
Really?
Italian. They just
They're
They
so
just
It's like
all
white.
because they
happen
was
to be
part of,
Italian.
they was in her, it's in her blood, okay? Of course she likes it. She just didn't know it was there. You know what I mean? Of
So
course she
Asian
likes
girls like Italian guys and Mexican girl. You're Mexican, yeah.
it. I mean, I'm
thought she
Mexican, yeah.
mixed Asian.
So everybody likes Italians. Is it because of the food? Is it because of the family? Is it because of the like
Culture is
blood or
similar to
something?
mine.
Like,
Culture
it's
is
so
the
similar to
mafia
mine.
type vibes, or was it? Like,
I mean, I dated a Colombo. What's up?
all right, okay,
But yeah,
Italian though.
yeah,
What about you,
love.
Jackie?
What, my type?
Italian?
Oh, like our
Italian?
type now?
Previous guys, current guys,
My type,
future guys.
my
have
type,
no type.
black men, period, black men, dreadheads,
Damn.
Shout out to-
dreadheads.
Wow,
Lots
Redhead.
of
Say it louder
dread.
for the people in the back.
dreadheads.
Dreadheads, y'all got it. Brown skin, dark skins, y'all got it. Light
Everybody's
skins,
girl
you make me.
energy.
Literally
Once you go
love.
black, you never go back. Is that for you?
Yes,
Or what?
Right?
yes. No, that was the complete truth. Nothing but the truth. Fully,
Wow.
wholeheartedly on the stand. I could take an oath. Yep.
Is
Do
it
you have
because
any
of?
boo in Miami yet?
Oh my gosh. No, I haven't met any in Miami, girl. We can't do that. I'm sure the ones in Miami are fucking terrifying.
Yeah, they're probably
terrifying.
packaging.
Run for the hills. I'd be running.
Priority shipping on that package. Yeah.
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah, no. Could not be me. But Jackie, how about you, babe? What's your type?
I literally have no type.
This bitch really doesn't, though. I'm not going to lie to you.
It's personality for sure. Like
She's
it's
dated
always
some
like
ugly ass men.
okay, that's true.
That's
Listen,
foul, Vanessa. Put her on the
Listen.
spot like that.
It's the truth. But no, it's because she doesn't have a type. She'll be like, oh my God, their personality is great. But that's why she's not lying when she said that. Like,
That's cool though.
No,
from
I have-
every
yeah.
look, from
I have
every.
really no type.
They all look
My
so
la-
different.
My previous
different.
has been Asian. For
Yeah.
that, it was
What kind of
Black.
Asian was it?
he was Filipino.
Filipino. Tan.
It's because they're
Listen, how
tan.
Long, tan, and handsome.
Well,
Yes,
Long tan is.
yes.
yes.
I was with a Vietnamese guy too before.
What's
He's
what kind of
crazy,
Asian?
though. He
What's
was
part of
literally
Asian you like the
crazy.
most?
Koreans.
Koreans are.
I love
Oh my
Koreans.
god, Korean men are top tier. Okay.
Korean
yeah, like
men-
Korean,
Korean
watch
men
a lot,
got
like
it.
Lee Min Ho. Oh my
Let
god,
me
that's my.
tell you.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Korean men
Maybe
got
I'm
it for
biased
real.
too, but like I don't think so.
You ever watch like Asian like movies or
Like
drama?
Korean
or-
drama.
Duh,
Korean
she's from
dramas.
Korean. That's the
Korean
best
She-
culture for like.
Tell her the zombie movies and some of the shit she showed
my
me.
gosh.
I've never seen
They're
this
the
shit.
best.
I didn't know it
No,
existed
wait,
like
stop.
this.
What did
I
she
made
show
you
you?
watch scary movie with me and
That one.
This shit
was
is
it?
insane.
yo, Korean makes the
Twisted
best
as
movie
fuck.
in the world.
Yes.
I love Korean.
I liked it. I enjoyed
They have
it.
the best skincare, best technology.
Exactly.
They're
Best
just ahead of the game. For
surgeries
real.
or like talk about the surgeries
Surgery.
too.
Oh yeah, Botox,
Surgery's the best.
surgeries. Like you could literally go over there and it's cheap as hell too. Like
Asia's
and do
got
anything
it.
you want.
Asia's got it for
Like
real.
my friend got salmon's like cells or something injected into her face and her armpits, so now she doesn't sweat.
Oh,
She
I've
does
heard
not
about that in the
sweat.
armpits.
But they do it here too.
Yeah.
They do it like
I know, but it's just
But
like,
it's
so
so
much better
damn
over there.
expensive
And
here.
it's cheap over there.
So cheap.
I heard
And it's
I
a
want to
good
get my nose
product.
done, but I don't know where to get it done.
Turkey,
Don't
I
touch
heard.
your nose, you psycho.
No,
but
because we
Turkey, yeah.
Asians. Like
I
I
told her
want
that
to
too.
go to Vietnam or like Korea
Or
to get my
Korea.
nose
Yeah.
done.
Korea too.
Korea
they,
best.
but they don't give a fuck. They will do that shit while you're awake. Like
Really?
Yeah,
like,
so
nah.
just
They
like
so
be
good at
careful.
that.
they're just so good.
Oh.
An eyelid cut, so I like
Yes.
Yeah, to
things.
to
We
fix
seen
like
that in the
monolids
movie.
and stuff like that. It's wild.
I taught
The
him a
amount of
lot about
surgery
like Korea.
options.
Bling Empire. She told me like.
Oh my
don't
god,
know
I
if y'all seen
love
that
Bling
shit.
Empire. Can we
Can't-
talk about that?
Let's talk about your favorite character first. Favorite
Oh my
character.
God.
If y'all haven't, if y'all haven't seen Bling Empire, make sure you go on. What is it? I don't know. Netflix, fucking.
Okay,
Hulu.
wait. Season 1 or season 2?
What did we see?
I think we watched it season 2.
Main character for sure. Who's the main character in y'all eyes? I mean,
Okay,
it's
well,
pretty
no.
evidential to me. It's obvious. you know,
Well,
but-
I don't need like the main. Okay, the
Come
old.
on. Who you rocking with? Who you going out with?
Okay,
on the night?
well,
Like, who you
I think her
chilling with?
name's Anna, like the older woman.
Same like Rebecca.
Isn't that the older woman?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
Anna.
heard
Yeah,
one of
Anna.
our friends say that before. The same
No,
answer.
Anna, just because Jamie is my favorite. So naturally, when I see Jamie and Anna, like,
is Jamie the guy?
no,
gay
Jamie,
one?
she's. No. She's
No,
like the
no, we
cute
know
little
who that is.
fashionista one.
Oh, yeah.
Like the
yeah.
model,
No,
super,
yeah.
super
She's-
so cute, quiet, unproblematic as fuck. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love
liked
her.
just because she was unproblematic.
That's why she's
I
my
was-
favorite.
yeah.
And also Fashion Hello. But that's why I like Anna,
Right,
just
and she's always
because
bust down.
She's real.
Oh.
because Anna and her were just
Yeah.
like so funny together. Bro, they're she makes Anna act like a child and I loved it.
Facts.
I loved it.
Facts. I like Kane. Main character.
I'm done.
Of course.
We can cut
Main
the music.
character.
Because Dorothy because
Kane.
no, because Dorothy, the way that like in season 2 they were like going at it. Dorothy was my favorite person from like Rich Kids of Beverly Hills from back in like 2016.
Yeah.
So like when I saw her on Bling Empire, I was like, oh my god, that's my bitch. But then her and Kane hated each other, so I like literally grew to despise him. So what in the world? What is your favorite thing about Kane?
I mean, he's just funny. I like people that like make me laugh.
vibe.
Right? Like
She just can't always smiling.
he's smiling.
Like-
It's just like
Okay.
funny. And you know what? Like
But like, do you think it's fake? Because sometimes I was like, dude, for real,
he
we're
pulls
just
up
gonna
in
be
the
like,
Gucci tracksuit suit. It's just like fucking funny, yo.
Obnoxious.
Like like he's gay and that's cool because like you know it's just like it's just funny. Like
Oh
you know
my
he's like a main
God.
character. He has a vibe to him and I think it's like just entertaining.
oh my god, wait, what was the lady's name that they introduced? That she was like the like really thick accent, older woman, married
Oh,
off,
the
and they had.
Vietnamese girl.
Yeah.
Mimi.
I loved her. She
Yeah.
is so funny. She is so funny. Their house was ridiculous
Big.
too. Did you see that? Her closet.
Everybody house there is so big.
Yo, so
Everyone
Oh my god,
house
wait, what's your guys' hot take on Christine? Can we please talk about her?
Christine?
The
Who's
one that was
Christine?
like
the skinny one?
Christine was the one that was kind of going at it with Anna, and she would like argue with her over like the
skinny
stupidest
one.
shit.
Yeah, I remember her.
Okay, yeah. What was your
I-
take? Did you guys like her? Did you think she was being a crybaby?
She's a crybaby.
Yeah, a little
Okay,
bit,
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
I
about,
like
right? Because then she was having a problem with
skinny
Kane.
one.
She had a problem with Kane. She had a problem with Anna. She had a problem with freaking everybody on the goddamn show.
What's the other one that's like kind of like lifts weights? He's kind of a pussy though, you know? Like
The
guy-
model one.
The
Oh,
model guy. He's such a beta.
he's
like,
the only.
She's a
he's the-
crybaby too.
he's such a crybaby. He had problems with Kane too. Kane would
She's
kick
very,
his ass
like-
too. Yeah.
Kane
She
could kick
said
his
it.
ass
She
too.
said what
Kane would
everyone
kick
was
the fuck
thinking.
out of him, yeah.
Yeah.
Kane just so straight up with everyone, but he has good intention.
What was that girl that made him take the lie detector test? Because that was funny as fuck.
Kim. The
Oh my
Vietnamese
god.
girl.
Oh my god. Yes.
I love her.
I love her too. Oh my god. Wait. Would you ever take a lie detector test for a girl if she was like yes,
That's
like
me. That's my personality. That's why
Yeah.
I play truth game.
exactly. See, I like her.
Yeah,
I knew I liked her.
I would
She's
take
like,
it.
this is my
She's
version of the lie
literally
detector
plotting.
test. She's gonna be like, okay, it's honesty hour.
Oh, you know
Let's
why?
be
We're
Like,
playing
straight up,
this.
like
She's
there.
gonna be like, did you
Yeah.
ever cheat? Did you ever do
Okay,
that?
back to that game.
listen to this real quick before we go into the truth game. I was supposed to be in the DEA or FBI or like something. That's why I wanted to do my first year of
what?
college.
I was be straight up like
I wanted to be like in the DEA. I thought that was really cool to like kick down doors and like drug bust whatever. But then it's my freshman year at college, and I was like, I gotta take a polygraph test,
gym
and I can't
guy.
smoke weed for 3 years. Like fuck that. So I changed my career like past freshman year. I was like, no, I was surrounded by like I was at a party one day. I'm just like, there's no way in hell I'm going through college without smoking a blunt. So, and also I didn't want to make
At least the
70K a
common
year.
sense sit in.
But go back to it, yeah. I mean, somebody asked me something or her.
Okay, go for that. Spark up for a hot sec. Okay, yeah, I actually do. Wait, so you would take a truth, like a lie detector test? That was the question I had for you.
100%. I would like to do that.
I would
yeah.
love to do
Yeah,
that.
so they
I was
measure. If
making
y'all
you
don't
do it.
know, they measure your.
I'll make you do it.
Do it.
Yeah, give us
Can we
the
please do
rundown.
that for a video? Can you guys do that for a content video?
I think
Actually,
that's really a good idea. They
That's
measure
actually
like
would be so
sweat,
good.
your
I
blood
love
pressure,
that.
your heart rate.
that'd go so viral.
They can't use that in court. Actually, it's not admissible. It's something I learned, but it's just like it kind of.
It can sway a jury if you needed.
You know about the jury, yeah, facts. It can for sure.
I was a speech and debate girly.
You were speech and debate. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I was like wanting
That's
to
why
go
she's
into
very
law when
well
I was like,
spoken.
Yeah. Something that's really important is I took a fucking storytelling class. So like, you know, it's like I was like, oh wow, senior year of college, I'll take storytelling. But being able to speak.
Okay, wait.
Public
Don't forget,
speaking.
you also have to ask the question, mister.
Me?
Because I just asked you that question.
What did you ask me?
I asked if you would take a lie detector test for a girl.
Of
That
course.
means now it's the truth question.
Oh.
We're still doing that. That means it's your turn.
Oh. that was the question?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's your turn.
I mean, why the hell wouldn't I?
yeah.
Why not? I mean,
Well, all right. What kind of question would you ask me on a lie detector test then?
Okay. Wait, are you asking me or her? Because I feel like she's going to be the one making you take it.
I want you to ask him. Yes.
Let's say, fuck it. Hit me that
Have you-
lighter too, by the way.
Have you ever been unfaithful in a relationship?
it's a good question.
Ever. Could even mean when you're like 16. But we want the story. Or you can plead the fifth, but obviously
You
we know
only
what
get
that
one
means.
plead the fifth out of this game.
I was dating a girl for a long time, and it wasn't going well. And then I met her, and that's
The
did
lines
fifth
kind of
after
blurred.
That, you know,
Okay, yeah.
Can I say something? I thought you guys broke up before I started talking to you.
Yeah, she's like
Yeah,
trying to defend.
essentially, you know, like we did.
I
You know,
mean,
that would've-
period. So you
there's more of
lied.
a-
You lied.
Not lie.
It's coming out. Unfolding.
This is really crazy, but no, like, you know, no. We had like, I was still living with somebody at the time for a little while, but I wasn't with the person, if that makes sense.
Fair enough. Fair
This
enough.
is kind of like
Okay.
a weird situation.
Understandable.
But like, you know, I have this place, and so I have somebody that was like staying here. But
Okay,
not
you
with me.
get great answer. Okay, but now you have to ask another question. You realize because you flipped that shit in reverse.
Me?
Yeah, so ask it to someone
I'm
else.
I'm in sport 3.
Yeah, you're just going.
I'm so high right now.
All right.
Yeah.
No, I'm in fucking I'm paddle shifting.
Ask someone a
I
question.
just downshifted. All right. I'll ask you the same question then.
What do you mean? What question?
I
just
asked you the same
me a
question you asked me. Have you been unfaithful in a relationship?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
We don't do that here. I've been cheated on one time, and after that, that was more than enough for me.
I
Yeah.
respect that.
I respect it too.
Definitely.
Yeah, that one hurt a little too much for that one. But I guess segueing off of that alone, I would also ask, have you guys ever been cheated on in a relationship?
I don't want to talk about it. No, I'm just kidding.
Ask somebody something juicy. Honestly.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Like, whose version was like the scariest of how did you find out? Like, was it like
Honestly.
they told you, or did you like walk in on that shit being like, shut the door, screaming? Like, what was your guys' scenarios?
I never got cheated on before, but if I get cheated on, I don't even know.
Do you think
But
you'd be
I never care
crazy?
about it.
Do you
But
think
if
you'd
I
be the
see
crazy ex?
If I smell some weird vibe, I cut it off.
It smells like
seriously.
Bhutan.
Like if I feel like something weird, then I'll cut it off.
You trust
Because
your
I don't
intuition
care.
then. You trust
I
your
mean, in a
intuition.
relationship, if
I
I'm
am
really
totally-
picky, if I try to be with someone, if I want to be with someone, I'll make sure I don't want to care about like where you going. I
Yeah.
don't want to like,
Yeah.
I want to be like, feel free. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Once
the
This
trust is
my
broken,
mindset
it's broken.
is like, I want to make
Truly.
money. I don't want to worry about like where you
Like, it
going.
can never be the same again.
No,
Like,
ever again.
I've been cheated on
Yeah.
in almost every single relationship I've ever been in.
That's fucking crazy to think about.
It is.
Men are shit.
Men are
I'm
shit.
a man,
but
but
I
like
think
men are mostly
it's-
shit, you know.
I think it's mostly.
Thank you for saying
I
it.
think
Say it
that-
It's
loud
just
with
as
people in the
facts.
back.
I understand
But
how men are. I'm
here's
a man.
my hot take. It's the
Yeah.
fact that like I feel like, well, I date narcissists. First of all, that's
Define it
That's a
in
different.
your words.
That's a different
A
story.
narcissist? Okay, in your words, Jackie, what the fuck would define a narcissist for you?
A narcissist is, or maybe sociopath is a different word that I could use.
Define both for the viewers that don't
somebody-
understand either of those.
Okay, narcissists, they're just like, I mean, obviously you hear they're obsessed with themselves, but like they don't take anyone else into consideration with their actions, their thoughts. They will make sure that they are first in every situation, and they'll put you down just to make sure that they're like the top priority, the top of talk. Like it's always just like that, you know?
Yep.
Or sociopath, like
What's a
mine.
sociopath?
Just like somebody that lacks empathy. Or like just
Yeah, only thinks of
Empathy.
themselves
only thinks of themselves
and their own feelings, nobody else's.
I mean, I guess those are kind of the
Yeah,
same thing.
That's
Being
exactly
empathetic
that.
is super important. You have to
As-
like.
If you're in a
But that's why
relationship,
the
you
fact
have
that
to
she
be
dates-
empathetic.
I'm like, Jackie, what the fuck is appealing about these people then?
It's
like,
because they're narcissists. They come off confident, and that's how they like whatever.
okay, well,
Exactly.
like,
Confidence,
Guys, get confident. Get
Get
jack,
confident.
get swag, get confidence, get money.
Yeah.
But like.
but like,
also-
don't be narcissistic.
No, don't be narcissistic.
A good balance, wouldn't you say?
I treat
'Cause
women with total
exactly,
respect.
like, what would you define yourself as?
Yeah.
Like, are you like just a good confident? Are you like, would you say you border on cocky at times? Like, where do you define yourself? Like, where do you think a good
Adding
level
to
of
the
confidence?
narcissistic
Because you have to
Being-
teach these men like
characteristics.
what a good balance is right now.
Being fully confident in yourself and not giving a fuck about any outcome of any situation, but also like taking care of your woman and giving her everything, treating
And-
her, always taking her out, taking care of her, protecting her, dying for her. Like that's like what I've grown on. I'm Italian. It's like my family values. It's my values.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like not taking shit from nothing. And I think like nowadays, this is like guys really just kind of get violated. Like to be honest, I mean,
Because their
Yeah.
ego gets bruised, and then they feel like they have to
all right.
reestablish
Y'all like
themselves
let's
at-
talk about like a little bit of like dating, right? Like
Oh, good God.
y'all like guys that don't care about you, or like do you guys like guys
No,
that like
I-
show you? Obviously, let's be honest right now, right? If a guy shows you a ton of interest, right, you're probably not gonna fuck with him because you like the guys that don't really show y'all
No, I like
interest,
mine
right? Like that don't like you,
obsessed.
right? Really?
Me too.
obsessed.
Yeah, for only a
you're
little
not
while, and then you're
obsessed.
like, all right, like this is
No,
boring. I
not
want the guy
really.
that does
No,
what
I
I
like my
want.
obsessed. If
Because
don't.
I am
one
the
day something
obsessive
act
one.
up, I was like something weird. You must doing something
I
wrong.
can't.
But it's boring though. You gotta
No, it's
understand.
not
Like I've been
boring.
around the block.
You
I know
gotta
females
spice it
like
up, but like in a healthy way.
Okay, everyone
Spice
says
it
I
up in a
have the
healthy
most
way.
like boring relationships, and it's because like I only go for really, 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 really healthy, only due to the fact that
Really?
like I date to marry. So it's like
Yes.
for me personally, longevity, I could only handle someone who's just like, if we work well together, there shouldn't be bumps in the road because we should get over those in about like 30 seconds. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like we're good enough partners with each other to just knock those hurdles over like real quick.
And understand.
And
like,
so, yeah, all my relationships have been long as hell,
yeah.
but that's why I'm like Miss Queen boring relationships because they're too healthy. They're like very healthy,
So
which
it's
is not a
boring
bad
then.
thing. It's
so
not
it
a
gets
bad thing.
boring essentially.
In my head, it's not boring, but to everyone else's opinion, they're like, how do you not get bored? And it's just like, because I like the people who are just naturally really good communicators. I like the people who are just busy because they're driven. That's the thing. Like, if you tell me, oh, sorry, I can't talk right now. I have a business meeting, or I'm like about to take like a call. I'm in a Zoom meeting. By all means, do you think I care? No, because you're getting your shit together and you're like putting your business first. Like, being driven and successful is 10 times more attractive, which sometimes means like they're not like the most available, but that's because they're putting their future first. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%. And I teach this all the time, like Riz tips for guys. Like you have to always be on your purpose, and like the guys that reply in 2 seconds or 2 minutes, like
Yeah,
what's
'cause why are you on
available and
your
what's
phone all the
accessible isn't
time?
attractive. So like you don't want to be
Exactly.
doing it in a manipulative type of way, but you're just like you're on your purpose. You're focused on yourself,
Exactly.
and that way you're always growing and always leveling up. And then like
And
people
you can
have something to miss,
communicate
right?
that.
Like
That's the thing. Like girls like when you
Communication is key.
communicate the fact that you're putting your shit first, because blowing a girl off and ghosting them is like not as good as like if you just text her being like, sorry, I'm like busy with work right now. Because you're communicating the fact that you're busy with work right now, and she should respect that And then obviously it goes from there. But like, it's really attractive when you say like, I have work right now. Like, sorry, I can't talk. I'm getting my money up is what I'm hearing. I'm like, okay, by all means, babe, do your thing. I'm good.
Personality or money, like or like status or
Personality.
physique or what? Like if y'all had to pick one.
Personality.
I mean, we're saying personality, but like if
I'm
personality,
pan.
like working
I'm
at McDonald's,
pansexual.
no,
Okay.
right? Like
No, I'm pansexual. Like it's
does that
purely
mean?
personality. I date people for their personality, regardless of their like
Gender?
Yeah, thank
or
you.
sexual orientation.
Yeah, so it's just like sometimes I end up with a girl, sometimes I end up with a guy, sometimes I, like get a little mix of both. It's just like whatever I end up with, I end up with. But
Interesting.
so it kind of makes me like the wild card in the open book because I never know who the fuck I'm gonna get in a relationship with or who I'm gonna be talking to or dating, because it's purely personality. So I'm a personality girl. I think Jackie's a personality girl, if I remember right. You just said that not too long ago.
personality, for sure.
Yeah. And then how about you, babe?
I love personalities.
That too.
So it gotta be funny or what? Like
Oh, you have to be fucking.
Oh
you
my
have
God.
to be funny. If you cannot make me laugh, I'm sorry, we can't get along.
We're not. I'm not gonna
We're not
get
gonna
I'm pretty funny.
There's no
We're not
future
gonna
at
be
that point.
compatible whatsoever. Like
Yeah.
if I can't crack a joke, which is all the time.
Because we're funny motherfuckers. I'm not gonna lie.
Literally, every single day we're together, it's just like nonstop, just like roasting, cracking up.
Like we just laugh. Like it's always funny.
So what could y'all give like a tip for all the guys or mostly guys watching this, right? Like a lot of people, and myself included in high school, I didn't know how to talk to women, right? So if we
Yeah.
were to approach each other and we got in an elevator together and I thought like, all right, like, wow, like I want to shoot my shot. Most guys, like they don't really know what to say or they're kind of nervous and shit. And like, I know the answer, but like, what would you say for a guy
well,
to do in that
first of
situation?
all, I would say, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? She's gonna be like, no, like whatever, like
Yeah, like
don't-
shoot your shot, babe.
yeah, just
Go
shoot
for
your
it.
shot. Like don't be thinking about it too much.
Because you also have to realize, okay, this is like the logic in me, like not that most people think like this, but my dumbass does. But realistically think, you guys are trapped in an enclosed space for X amount of seconds, okay? If you shoot your shot and it goes south, this bitch is not gonna go and tell you some crazy like, now you're disgusting, because she's gonna realize I have to sit the rest of this fucking elevator ride out with you until I get off this
Yo.
thing.
That's
So
very
she
true.
That's raw,
is
though.
only going to respond in a slightly respectful way or a very respectful way. So there is no chance, like no shot in hell, unless that she's rude as fuck, that your feelings will get hurt. Because she's gonna be like, sorry, I have a boyfriend, or sorry, like I'm just not interested, or sorry. Like she'll do it in a nice way because she has to, because she's situationally has to. So just shoot your shot.
That's
so
why I,
basically,
Shoot your
trap
shot.
her in an elevator.
Trap her in an elevator.
Trapper guys approach in an elevator, they have no escape. But personally, me, like before, like before I met her, I would just go to like in the elevator or whatever, and I would just be like, hey, look, like now, like right now, and it's just like an undeniable type of thing, like just like yeah, I'm gonna need your number, and what are they gonna say? No. Like,
Wait, how did you meet her?
In an
Be
elevator.
honest,
In an elevator?
Be honest. No.
In the elevator.
Yeah, I used to like make a bunch of TikTok videos. You see me on TikTok and message me on Instagram. We got on a call. We started working together.
It's like that is not what happened.
Oh no, that's the working. That's when we working, but like when we start talking,
Oh yeah,
Like,
we were
toxic,
actually
like, hang
fighting
out.
like toxic, very toxic.
we fought each other
Stop,
first.
you guys were fighting when you first met? What the fuck kind
Yeah,
of relationship?
really bad actually,
Yeah.
Like
really
what?
bad,
Like
Unforgettable.
what?
unforgettable. But that really like made
Wait,
us.
over
We all
what?
fighters.
We're in like yeah, I
Over
don't know.
what? Are you guys like fighting over like social media beef when you first met, or like how
No.
the hell?
I mean, not to get into specifics, but yeah, we just would fight about like legal things.
Legal
Okay.
thing.
Yeah.
Let's go to a lawsuit together. Hold each other
And now
hand,
we're
go to
out on the
lawsuit.
better end. Say hey.
Yeah, like, I'm at Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like, it's like, yeah, and then
You're
I
crazy
guess,
people.
yeah, but
I'm crazier.
normal's boring, right?
Vanessa's face is like.
Yeah, y'all don't even want to know. Like,
Spark up.
yeah, spark up after that, you know. But like, normal's boring, guys. So that's why I say just like be crazy, be aggressive, be spontaneous, and
Do you
say
think that
crazy
you're a
shit.
toxic person in a relationship?
Me?
You like toxic?
Speaking of being spontaneous and crazy, what is the craziest like
Shit you've ever done.
Yeah, like what's some crazy shit you guys have done?
Me?
Like,
Yeah,
okay, wait, like what's not
something-
even, okay, since
I
you
really
said
like this
spontaneous,
question.
like, since you said spontaneous, like, what's something like the most like impulsive thought or like the most, like, because that's usually the most spontaneous thing you've done.
What's the most recent impulsive activity you've
Yeah.
done?
Like,
Oh
like
man.
you gotta go for it because you gotta be a little impulsive then if you like spontaneous
Yeah.
and like not boring.
You gonna go first? What? What do you
No,
do?
we're starting with you. We're gonna
Me?
go down the
going
line.
around
trying to
with
think,
We're doing
like,
it down the line.
I'm pretty civil. Like nowadays, I used to fucking do like some
Okay,
dumbass
well, then
shit.
in the
I used to throw
past.
roller skates at cars. Like,
What the fuck?
Nah, chicken pot pies like at cars. I
That's
was
a fucking lawsuit.
I know. I was a fucking.
He's just incriminating
delinquent.
himself this whole podcast.
All right, yo,
Hypothetically.
the person who I dropped a chicken pot pie on from a fucking tree, or I threw a sardine can at their
no.
car, like sue me. You know, I don't know, but like,
No.
yeah, like
That's
that was like
fucked.
7 years ago. But I used to like. I came from a small town. There's nothing to fucking do, so like we would just like
I get it,
cause
but damn.
cause chaos in the town, and yeah, it's like normal's
I
boring.
hate to be in that town.
Nah, fuck the town. I came from Connecticut. There's nothing up there. Y'all came from small ass towns too. There's nothing
Yeah.
going on. So that's why we're here, right? So
Oh my god. Okay. Well, how about you? What's the craziest, most spontaneous thing you've ever done?
The craziest thing I done? A lot of things. Let me try to remember. What do you think so far?
Like the most
Spencer?
impulsive thing.
CrossFit. I mean, she got me going to CrossFit. That's pretty
No,
impulsive
it's
for me.
not crazy.
It's pretty crazy. I mean, I've always lifted real weights, so I went to CrossFit and
Come
that
on, I'm
shit beat the
talking
shit
like-
out of
I'm
me.
talking
crazy
some
shit.
crazy motherfucking
crazy
shit.
thing.
Vanessa, lead us off with something crazy.
All right,
Okay,
Vanessa, let's
okay.
see something
Just
then.
us.
Let's see something.
Okay. My most impulsive moment in my life, because if I'm pretending to be you right now and I'm going like in my lifetime, I was 18 and I had my first threesome on the back of the boat in the middle of a lake with a married couple. And I met them because they were my regulars at Starbucks.
With a married couple.
Your regulars at
They were my
Cheers.
regulars at Starbucks, yes. And I
It's
used to
so-
make
Like
their
extra
daughter
whipped-
her drink
extra
every
whipped
single
cream,
day
please.
before school.
Extra whipped cream?
Yes,
said,
a
Dougie?
kid's hot chocolate, with whipped cream.
I like that subliminal.
Exactly. And guess what? She had a
Extra whip.
yeah, it was just a vibe. But like they asked me in like the most random way. We were literally on the lake one day like wakeboarding. And then we were just tanning laying there and it was just like me and then the wife and the husband and we were just wakeboarding all day and then they just like asked like the wife asked me. She was like, "Hey, like in no weird way, don't feel pressured, but my husband and I think you're hot. Like would you ever be down to like have a threesome?" And I said, "Fuck it, why not?"
Wow. What
I was-
state is this
I
at?
love that
This is
answer.
in Oregon. I said,
In
"Fuck it, why
Oregon.
not?"
Yeah, I mean, Oregon's a fucking
I
strange
said,
place.
"Fuck it, why not?" Because like at the end of the day, in my
Were they
my
hot?
head, oh my god, yeah, they were like little gym rats. Like I loved them.
How old?
I think they were like in their 40s.
And how old were you?
40s.
I was 18.
Wow, that's wild. I like that.
Freshly
like that
18.
story.
Freshly
Like that
legal.
story.
They seen you and they were like,
Freshly
yes.
legal.
Yeah,
That's wild.
but
I
like,
like that.
Leave
you
a
know
little
what?
Mexi in my life, you know.
That's
like, what
why
they were
I'm
thinking.
saying. So I
have
think
it.
that was like my craziest, most impulsive moment
That's
in like my general life because like I'd never thought about doing it prior to that moment. I never even paid a threesome any mind, but like it was there. The opportunity was in front of me, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's run it.
Thank
I love
you for
the
sharing us
the
that.
answer.
I like that.
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, I never had a threesome ever. But
I
like,
never
Thank
had
you
a
for
threesome
sharing.
too.
Thank you for sharing.
She's like,
Vanessa.
I'm concerned for
Should
your
we try
well-being,
it?
but thank
Okay.
you.
fuck, what the hell are
Do
you talking
it.
about?
Do it. Threesomes, 10 out of 10.
I
They're
would
so
only
much
do-
fun.
I would
He
never
likes
do
it.
it with more guys.
They're
no.
so much fun.
You
They're
wouldn't
so much
do it
fun.
with another guy, like
Never.
two guys and a girl.
Never. No,
No?
no. Only two girls ever. If I
Even
was
if
ever
like
to do
she
that.
asked, she was like, "Hey."
Yeah.
What if you like don't look them in the eyes? Isn't that like a thing
What if
guys
Bunny
do?
was like, "Come on, like just
Fuck no.
Really?
No,
I don't know. I never seen. I can have sex with another person. So like I
I
don't
know,
know.
No,
like
that's, like,
I've
But I
totally fair.
respect that though.
two
Like
dicks
That's
you
really
know,
fair.
a lot.
Listen, I
Look, if
never
I'm gonna
thought
do a
I would
threesome,
have
I'm not doing
either.
it with another guy.
Listen,
ain't
I
the-
never
the
thought I
fuck,
would have
like-
ever done that either until like it fucking happened, and I was like,
All right, but like for me, no
Wait,
way in
you've had
hell
a
I'm
threesome
fucking
with
doing
two
another guy.
guys? Can we talk
Yeah.
about that? How was that? Like I've always wondered, like
it's definitely like
What-
an interesting
what
experience.
do you do? I feel like I'd be overwhelmed. You know, like,
There's not-
too much going on.
I mean, there is a lot going on.
You
I've
know,
only
I
done it
just-
once because of the fact that it was just like
I've
a
had one
lot.
with a girl, like another girl.
Yeah. Oh, another girl any day of the week, by all means.
Yeah.
That's like fucking
I
Yeah, that's more
light
chill.
work. I love
More
it.
chill.
I love
Two guys
it.
is a little aggressive. You
I
know?
love it. Yeah, for real.
It's
For
giving
real. No, it's
gangbang.
literally
I'm
it
enough.
is.
I'm
It's
enough.
giving. It's giving.
gangbang.
It's
I'm not
giving-
here
yeah.
for it.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah. Okay,
I mean, me and
that's
another
fair.
guy and another girl, the
giving
girl would be in
gangbang.
pain. I feel like so. It's like I don't want to put
Yeah.
somebody through that type of
No,
pain.
but the other thing is like with girls, I don't know. I feel like having another girl there is just much more of like a chance that you'll have a pleasurable experience due to the fact that girls just know what to do better, in my opinion, and based off of
I'm
my
not gonna lie.
experiences.
Like I'm a pillow princess. I'm like
Exactly. So that's why like
'Cause, like, girls-
having like another girl in the
like
threesome
actually
just
having
makes it so
sex.
much
I'm
better.
fake gay. Okay. I'm like I love girls. Love flirting
Yeah.
with girls. But like if it really came down to it, I don't think I could eat pussy.
Really hot take.
Hot take.
What about you?
I never experienced that before. But
Like
I
if
don't
you
know.
ever did
if it
though,
just happened, it's
could
happened.
you?
I don't want to ask for it. You
No,
know?
of
like, I
course,
don't
but
know.
like, do you think you would ever, like, ever be able to eat a girl out?
No, I never thought about it. I feel weird.
Okay, then yeah, and then
Chinese
obviously for you, how do you feel about eating a girl out?
So
do you
what's
feel?
easy question?
How do you feel?
I like that. Yeah, of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's such an easy question.
Yeah, I mean, that's simple. Yeah.
Not just that.
I'm talented.
Okay, well, like I guess in like that realm, I guess for
I
you
feel like it's
too,
important
would
for
you
a
want to
guy
have
be
a
able to
threesome with
know how to
another
do
girl
that,
then?
you know?
Yeah, yeah, that
It's
would be
very
something.
important.
Would that be something you actually would be interested in doing in your life, or are you kind
What?
of just like not interested? Have you ever even paid any mind to threesomes at all?
I had an experience in my basement with me and my friend and another girl, and, like two girls, me and a girl and my friend and a girl, but never like a threesome where me and like two people at once. Like,
But is that something you ever even thought of for yourself, or are you kind of just like chilling?
I never like force anything. It's just like whatever, you know. And
I feel the
don't
same
really,
way.
I don't force
Yeah.
shit. It's shit just whatever,
I got that
you know.
vibe from you too. You were kind of just like, if it happens.
It's happened. It's happened.
Yeah.
You feel like it, you know, just like one day
Yeah.
you never thought it was gonna happen. And
Yeah,
then you
no,
did it.
exactly. See, thank
I
you.
don't like to like have sex
Think
with
it just
random people
happened.
ever.
Yeah.
It's like not me.
Yeah. I'm
I like
really
to have
picky.
a connection with
We're all
somebody
picky, right?
Yeah.
I think
emotionally
me
a
too.
little bit, and rather than just like I never was the type of person just go
Okay.
and fuck mad people.
Great.
Nah. I feel like they don't. Yeah.
Yeah,
my
no,
sex is
you're
way too
good.
good to just give to NPCs at the clubs and shit. Like if I go out, I'm not
Stop.
bringing back a girl. I don't care how drunk I am. I don't
That's
care.
entirely
Never
fair.
first time. I'm not. into
Okay,
that.
wait. Well, then what's like the most impulsive shit you've ever done if it's not like a little threesome moment?
No, like I just like to build a connection with somebody and
Well,
like
no,
actually
I'm
enjoy
saying,
them
like,
and then make
again,
love. I don't like to just like
The
fuck
impulsive
somebody to
moment.
fuck somebody. It doesn't validate me.
Oh.
No, I
Yeah.
really don't like to give my body to women. I don't feel like first like they don't deserve it, and second it's just like I don't like to. I like to build a connection with somebody before I like do that, so it's special. I know I'm like most guys just like to go out and go to clubs and just fuck anything they can, but like me personally, like I can go out and do that, but I don't choose to because it's not important.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not validating to me. I would much rather get up and go to the gym rather than wake up with somebody that I don't care about.
Yeah,
Jackie-
definitely.
What's the most impulsive shit you've ever done then?
I went to Maui and then I invited
Was
Vanessa.
I with this?
And then I invited Vanessa. And then on the last day we were supposed to go home, I was like, "Do you want to go to Costa Rica?"
That's crazy.
And we
And
went to
then we went
Costa
to Costa
Rica.
Rica.
Costa Rica.
And
It
then
was
we had
14
the best
hours.
time of our
Fucking
lives.
flight.
And then our flight got fucking delayed in Dallas,
Again?
Fort Worth, Texas, and it was the coldest. That is Dallas has the coldest airport I've ever been in my whole
my God,
life.
it's
Okay, it's
horrible.
fucking awful. But thank God
Never
for the
go to
Delta.
Dallas.
Thank God for the Delta Lounge because we had to like sleep there during our layover because it was so. Oh my God, God bless the Delta Lounge. But like
No, but the trip was really
the
fun.
it was so much fun.
It
It was a
was-
bender.
And
a
then
bender.
after Costa Rica, I went straight to Cabo.
That's
Yeah.
nuts, yo. So from Hawaii to Costa Rica to Mexico.
Yep. And then I went.
No,
to
yeah, I went to
LA,
Mexico when she went to Cabo. Yeah,
And then I went to LA, then Nashville, then Tokyo.
Yeah,
and
we did.
the whole Asia thing.
Okay,
did
that's
LA.
nuts.
yeah, and then we did LA, and then
so basically,
yeah, and
this
then after
whole
this, I go
past
straight
2
to
months.
LA, and then she's leaving me. She's going to Arizona back home.
Yeah,
it
we're
was-
going to LA and then Vegas. It's like,
Oh my
I'm going
God,
to
fun! She's
Vegas.
going to Vegas too.
Yeah,
I think. Wait, are we
18th
going to
through the
Vegas?
20th,
Or
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we'll all be there at the same time
Yeah.
because there's some big events going down in content collabs and houses and mansions
Fun.
and shit.
Pink
So
is performing in Vegas.
I know.
Oh.
I'm so excited.
Vegas is fun. We went recently. Like, I don't like to gamble, even though I have like
I
all types
love
of
playing
casino shit
roulette.
tatted on
I
me.
love roulette.
Really?
I will sit there for hours.
Wait.
Just bet on my
What's the
winning.
craziest stuff you've ever done? The most
Yeah.
impulsive thing you've done? Now I'm curious.
Yeah.
She's so quiet now. I'm like,
I'm
listen.
sorry, I'm just a little bit sleepy and.
No, you're good. That's why I'm
You
asking.
guys though. So I almost have sex with my cousin.
I'm sorry. Cut the fucking music. I'm very awake.
Yo, what the
Because
I'm very awake.
Wait, I need to hear
I
this.
need this one.
I didn't know because I have a big family. Because
Okay.
before, I'd never date. When I first
Relatable,
moved here,
I
I never
guess.
date anyone in here. I'm so tipsy right now, just fucking speaking the truth right now because I never spoke to you about this.
Yeah,
story
you
before.
did.
I
I mean,
never.
low key. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
No,
but,
I
like,
say date. I
fucking
didn't say. I
romantic.
didn't almost have sex.
you didn't know that it was your cousin. no?
Ruining relationships 101.
So 'cause,
Sorry,
like,
we're supposed to be weak.
I did not like white men back then.
Yeah.
Cause in my first love, it was like I like Asian
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Had to be mixed Asian. And I look around in my town, like I don't see any like attractive Asian around here.
Yeah,
if it's
fair.
Asian, it has to be my, you know, like. And I found out the guy I was talking to, was my cousin because third cousin, still cousin, but you know.
Third is kind of close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I didn't know.
we're not in Alabama now. I mean, if it's
It
blood
is
related,
kinda-
it's
I
kind of
didn't know we were
sus. What are you gonna go to a
related,
wedding
that's
with your
why.
family all there? It's be mad fucking
No,
weird.
I was just talking, and then it just like, you know, like just realized it's
Come on now.
fuck because
Yeah, then you have to end it. That's so
It's
awkward.
just weird.
Yeah.
Wait,
we
what
did
did
not.
your
I mean,
hold
we
on,
have to
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Pause. Wait. Cut the music. Wait. How did you guys find? Like, who told you that? Did you guys show up together and someone was like, "You two are cousins," or did you find out?
He posted up, and then
Shit.
and then
Like your
another
aunt or
cousin,
something?
another cousin told him, you know, like, is this Noel? Like,
Yeah.
sorry, it's the only friends who know
Yeah.
my name's, the real name is Noel. Like, yeah, and then I'm dating, and then that's just my cousin, and that girl. That's my cousin. So we
Yeah.
are like, oh my god, that's our cousin. And we
Oh my
talked
God.
Oh my god! So then you guys had to talk to each other and be like, "Well, listen, like we have the same cousin. Like we
Wait,
just
but
gotta
was
like
he
end
like?
this."
He was
Cousin.
like, okay, let's break it off, or was he like, wait,
Like,
I know it's
consulting.
hard to like. You
No,
know,
did he
but-
still want to continue dating, or was
Yeah,
he
yeah.
like?
wait, you guys were
He's
dating?
handsome.
So you guys had
Dating.
sex?
I mean, close to, but you know, not like crazy yet.
Stop.
So you guys kissed?
Plead the fifth.
Plead the fifth.
Like,
Plead
you
the
guys
fifth
don't
for the rest
post
of
it
this.
on
I don't wanna
social
hear
media.
about it,
Don't post it on social
No,
media.
definitely.
No,
I don't
plead
want
the
to
fifth
hear
for the
it.
rest. I'm gonna save her while she's still a saint right now. So we're gonna plead the fifth for the rest of these
Don't
questions.
Plead the
post
fifth
it,
on that.
okay? Like,
Anyways.
only us know.
Cut that, Vladimir.
Anyways.
Vladimir, cut that.
Any-
I mean,
anywho.
Cut the cameras. Cut
No,
the
we don't
cameras.
need to,
cut
we don't
the
need to
cameras.
post that. Definitely don't need to post that on YouTube.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, low-key, we have to wrap it up because it's 1:40.
All right. Let's do a final follow-up. If
Yes.
you would, give any advice to guys that are watching this on how to get, a woman like yourself, what would you say? Jackie first started off.
Be true to yourself and stand.
Come
on
on.
And stand on your word.
True to yourself? No,
Be
for
true to
real.
yourself.
How
No.
is a guy going to pull
Be
you at the club,
confident,
right? Like,
be
what is he going to say?
Be confident. Like, say some witty shit. And if you can make me laugh, I'll probably talk to you.
So make you laugh, essentially.
If not, I'm probably gonna be like, ooh.
I would be like,
So honestly, if you're not
best
funny,
friend,
like, don't
call
come
me
near
right
me.
now. Save me.
I'm probably not the best person to ask, cause like, I don't
mean-
be talking.
No,
Yeah.
you really.
Same.
you
Weird.
really
I kind of
just,
just say
like, don't.
stupid shit, and it's
You're just
funny,
like,
and I don't really care,
No, because we fought. That's why we talked.
Yeah, we're really toxic, I guess. Vanessa? All right, so you like funny guys. We all like funny guys. I mean, but
I like the smart. I'm highly drawn to intelligence. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like if you're a smart motherfucker, like I'm probably gonna talk to you. I really like
But
that's
how did
so
they get
attractive.
to the point to where you can get
For
Yeah,
me,
because
it's
they're
just
so
like
smart, right?
for
but
me,
they might
it's
be
just
a no-
like
weird, you know.
I don't
or
care.
like how did they
The
approach
thing is,
you
it's
at
like,
first?
They
I
have to have
don't
riz
care.
at some stance. Like they have
The
to have a
thing
little
is,
bit of riz.
I
like,
don't care. I've had exes
Well, I'm
that were
sorry, you
literally
either
only
got
just
riz or you
entirely
died.
smart.
I know, but then they
They
can't have a
talked-
conversation. A lot of people, you know, they have to be able to
No.
go up to you and talk and not be like a robot, right?
No,
Like,
but no, like I mean, like they could come up to me, and one of my exes we met because he came up to me talking about this book that he was reading, and then this other ex of mine met me because we talked about like he came up to me using like a Freudian joke, like a Freudian joke. Like from like the
Shit.
psychology shit, like it's like a purely like, oh my god, I'm like that's so. I was like, he's so smart. I was like, that's so hot.
That's next level.
That's so hot. Like I love that. Or like something where, you know, so it's just like confidence and intelligence. Like that is like the duo that will do me in. Or if you speak another language, by all means, I probably will fall
Yeah.
flat on my face.
Hablo
straight from
español
you.
también. So
Oh,
yeah. If you guys speak Spanish or French, I mean, I personally spoke Spanish. I lived in Puerto Rico for a couple of years. What about you?
Keep your words. Being yourself. Be confident.
Hmm?
Keep your word, yes. Stand on your shit. Stand on like what you believe in.
If you say it, mean it. You know what I
Be
mean?
Yes.
if you say it, mean it. Be real to yourself.
Don't be wishy-washy, and you know, you
And,
pick a stance and
yeah.
stand to it.
At least, you don't need to look really good, but like just take care of your body.
Yeah.
It's
But,
important
like,
to look good.
don't
though.
be too
Don't listen to her.
style.
It's
no,
important
no,
to
no,
look
no, no,
good.
no.
Style.
Style is such a big thing. Let's not get that shit twisted.
Physiques, dad bods, fuck no. I mean, come on.
I mean,
The thing
I like
is,
my
is
guys
like,
like medium
the thing
ugly.
is,
I
is
don't
like,
know
okay,
why.
no, wait. Because the
Thank
thing is,
you.
like, think about like a little cute gym couple.
Medium ugly.
Guys, stop lying to the
No,
viewers,
because like
ladies.
I want
stop
a little.
lying to the men out there.
I'm not
They
lying.
need to get
Let
fucking
me
in good
say
shape.
my piece.
They
No,
need
no,
to
no,
get
no,
their
no.
money up.
Hold on, let me.
They need
let
to get
me-
their physiques
wait,
up. Let's be
pause.
honest, guys.
Wait.
No.
I want a cute gym couple. I want a cute gym couple
gym
moment.
couple.
That's cute as fuck
Strictly
to me.
Gym couple being
Yes.
jacked, right? Like,
Yes, like you guys go to the gym together. You guys make each other's pre-workout. You come home. You make like your little like meal preps together. Like, please
That's
tell me that's
cute.
not the goal.
so jacked, not
I
just
like
average
nerdy
Joes.
guys
No,
too,
we
though.
can't just be funny guys. We can't be funny
You
guys.
gotta be
Like,
nerdy to like
obviously.
be like
We gotta be.
weirdly like into tech or something.
Oh my
I'll
god,
probably
that's so
like
hot
you.
too. If
Yeah.
you're like, I had an ex that like would be like all into like the computer building and shit. That's how the fuck I got even
Like,
into it a
I
little
wanna-
bit. Like,
I want
didn't
to
even
date
think
like an
about my life.
engineer or something.
Oh my god,
Someone-
engineers are so cute. They're so cute and hot and sexy. Love that.
Is it the glasses or is it more like?
They're just
No,
so
not
smart.
necessarily like glasses,
They're so smart.
but just like you
They're
know,
just so smart. Like,
Uh-huh.
like I don't know if I could date like a blue collar guy.
like for me, I
Yeah.
love it if I can be like,
Appreciate
babe,
all
like
the blue collar guys
what's
out
like
there, but-
15% of blah blah blah, and you just tell me the exact number. I'm like, yeah, I knew that too. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's so hot. I'm weird.
I
a
know
magic
that.
Intelligence. Intelligence.
Math,
I am
if
like.
you're good at math.
I
yeah,
suck at
no,
math.
literally.
I suck at math, but like I'm good
I'm
at other
literally a
things.
finance major and I suck at math.
Oh my. How? So everyone
Finance.
knows not to use Jackie for dealing with their wealth management funds
Listen,
or anything like
Someone
that.
get
huh?
Jackie a calculator. All right,
Real,
T80, whatever
real.
the fuck it's
Why
called.
do I need to know the Pythagorean theorem if like I could just
'Cause
look that shit up?
A squared plus B squared equals C squared,
I have
babe.
no idea. I only
That's
did
what the Pythagorean
trigonometry.
theorem
That was my
is.
highest level of math. No pre-calc, no calculus.
Like when am I
You
ever gonna need to know
guys.
the area of a triangle?
No, you don't need to know that to make money. I swear my math teachers make 50K a year.
I mean, if I was like an
That's,
architect,
like-
maybe. But,
Mm,
like,
But it's something
Yeah.
All
that
the
to train your
angles.
brain.
like,
though.
I'm not going to be an
Are
architect.
you good at
so-
math?
Yeah.
Kind of like enough. Have like good enough.
Yeah, she does real estate. Homegirl's got her shit together on this end.
No, she
Hey,
knows.
if
she
it
knows.
comes to a
she
check,
knows
I
that.
know
Like
how to do
calculating, like,
math
money.
all
I'm
of a
really good with
sudden.
my
I'm
money.
like, come on. You're-
But I'm talking about like fucking theorems,
Me.
What
myth,
am I-
waste
That's
of time.
like if you're in.
Oh my god, no. But like
STEM,
it's
if you're-
interesting. The
if you
thing
have
is,
a
it's
career in
interesting.
STEM,
what do you need to know it for
you
though?
need to go to college.
I don't
If
know,
not,
just to learn a little something, just to exercise your brain, to know more. How do you think?
worthless knowledge.
Brand.
That's why when she's over here being like, you're like, you know a lot about a lot, it's just because I was paying attention when I was in my classes.
Oh,
She's smart.
Wow.
Like that's the only reason. Because
wish
I
I
was
did
like,
that.
and I was like in like human geography and all that. So I was like, oh, the cultures of the world. I think they're so interesting. I think everyone's so interesting.
That is so true.
last thing of the night before we send it off. If you had to pick one place to go in your next trip, dream vacation, Jackie, started off. Where are you going next?
I
And
am
why?
going to, well, I'm going to Jamaica next, but I want to go to Bali I want to go. I need to go to Europe too, somewhere, anywhere, everywhere.
But Bali.
Bali.
Why?
Because of just like the weather, the vibe. Like I want to go somewhere tropical and like it's just gorgeous. Like everyone that has ever gone that I know just like raves about it and how much they just loved everything about it. So yeah.
Super cool.
Completely agree because I'm going to Jamaica with her. That's not no longer on the list, but my place would have been Bali as well. My best
We've been
friend,
talking about it.
we've been talking about it together, but like my best friend's older sister from when we were in high school together met the love of her life in Bali, and he was like from Manchester, and they met on just like purely shooting content type trip together, doing like OF content, actually, crazy enough. They just met there and they collabed, and yeah, the rest was history. That's so cool. Like, I think that'd be so cute to just be
I
like,
think something's going on. I think, is that how you guys met? Like something's going on over there.
stop, how'd you guys, wait,
Yeah, wait, how did you
stop.
guys wait?
Well,
how
no,
did
we
that
already
begin?
asked that, but like,
I
why
mean-
are they like
Oh,
giggling and like
fought.
asking
We
about
fought
that?
each other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but wait, what does Bali have to do with that? Wait, or do you guys want to go to Bali too, or what's
I mean,
like
Bali's
the little
got
like?
some. I know some people that
want to
all.
go
Should we all
Asia,
go to-
Vietnam?
We want to
Should
go
we
to
all
Asia.
go to Bali together?
Yeah, we should do something. Go
That'd
to
be
fucking
fun.
Asia, Vietnam.
Yeah.
I want to go somewhere like far like that because I've never been like anywhere past like Central America.
My
What's a
mindset,
place
if
you
I
wanna
go
go?
somewhere, I'm gonna go to Vietnam because every time I go somewhere, I think about like what's going to like build something business in here, like
Yeah.
five
Manufacturers
resorts.
in Vietnam.
So she wants
To
to go
bring
to
it over here.
Vietnam. How about you?
I want to go there too. I want to go.
Vietnam.
Yeah, I'd probably do like Vietnam, a couple other Asian countries
Okay.
because I think
I can
that
recommend Japan and
Japan.
Korea.
Korean.
yeah.
Taiwan was a lot of fun too, though.
Korea,
posted
I
some cool
want to go to
pictures in-
Korea.
Korea is so amazing.
Yeah.
I want
This
to get
bitch
my
loved
nose done
Japan.
in
She's like, Vanessa, she texted me the whole time she was there. She was like, Vanessa, we're going back here. Like, we are coming back
It's
here.
just so
It's so cool. It's so far away, but also like after watching these Korean like fucking scary horror movies, I just like
You're like, I'm scared to go there.
I,
They're
mean,
all
what's
gonna be
I don't want to
crazy.
get bit by a
crazy,
zombie. I got bit by a bunny, but I don't want to get bit by a zombie. But we watch the zombie movies, but it just like looks really cool. It's so different. I'm so
Yeah, yeah.
used to just American culture. I feel
mean,
like it's boring in a
literally
way.
like their stop or like their highway signs were in the shape of a flower. I was
Really?
like, that's so cute.
Really
and on
clean, huh?
brand.
As fuck.
Everything there is just so like cutesy.
Singapore is really nice.
I want to
Sure,
go to
I will.
Singapore.
Guys,
the
we're going to
cleanest
Singapore.
country in the world.
I know.
I heard that too.
It's so cool.
Asia's much more clean than.
No.
I mean,
not
China,
all,
no.
it's only
In Japan, yeah.
China's
only
probably really
Japan,
polluted.
Singapore, but not China.
No,
China,
Korea's
no.
kinda,
Vietnam, not.
Korea, no.
Not Vietnam.
I mean, it's
not
pretty
England.
clean.
I don't
It's
know
not
Korea.
horrible, but yeah.
Most
Chi-
of them, they
Like,
drive
it's slightly cleaner
motorcycle
than, like,
in
New
Vietnam.
York.
Would y'all go to China?
Yeah, I want to
Oh,
go to Hong Kong.
100%. I would love to go.
But
I
not
want
right
to.
now.
I also want to go
Not right
hike the
now.
Great Wall of China just to say I've done it. Like, that's just like so cool.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Would you?
I
Hong
mean,
Kong.
why not? But like, I would go somewhere else first before China.
Or like go see a red panda.
I actually
in
really want to
person.
go to Iceland.
Same blue pool or like
Yeah.
that like lagoon thing, blue lagoon
Iceland,
or whatever.
Greenland.
Same. They're so
I
good
need
with
to go
like
to
their.
Spain.
Oh my God,
Brazil.
Ibiza, because Ibiza's in Spain, guys.
We're
we
going
got-
to.
we
the
have a laundry
Carnival.
list of places, truly,
We're going to Carnival in Brazil.
in February.
I think
Oh,
South
nice.
America and Brazil is so cool because it's so far down south that it's. Like, I just find like far away places.
I
really
love
cool.
that they speak Portuguese instead of Spanish because it's so far down south and they've like been colonized. Like I just think it's so cool that there's like already like a
It's
language
like
barrier
similar.
and they're just in the mix of all these Spanish countries.
It's like
I'm like,
similar to
huh?
Spanish, but not
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's definitely
I
weird.
understand it though.
You do?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
similar.
she's fluent. Yeah.
In Portuguese?
I don't speak it, but I understand it.
It's
Like
crazy.
my friends will talk to me in Portuguese or something. Like the other day when I was in like literally like my second day here, I was what the fuck is that rooftop bar called? There's like some sort of rooftop bar. Sugar.
Oh,
Sugar.
yeah,
we were at
yeah,
Sugar.
at the east. Yeah.
Yeah. And we
That's
met these
sick.
like
I've been there.
Brazilians up there and they started talking to me in like Portuguese. And I was like, oh, where are you guys from? They were like, oh, we're from Brazil. And they were like drunk. So they were like going in and out of like Portuguese and English. And I was
Yeah.
like, just talk to me in Portuguese, babe. Like, I'll understand you.
Yeah.
And so they were like, yeah, can you translate this for her? Because they're trying to hit on my friend. And I was like, yeah, of course. So I'd like play translator and Yeah.
That reminds me, years
It's
ago, I went to a
wild.
club around here and I just started speaking Spanish, and it was one of the only Spanish speaking clubs. This is like 5 years ago. And I only
You've
knew
lived
like.
in Miami for this long?
No, I was in Tampa at school, and I came
Okay,
here
I
for
was
like
gonna
spring
say.
break or something. I went to a club, and I started speaking to this person in Spanish, and I got riz, and I only knew like 10 words at that point, you know.
But
Everybody
still
there-
enough to get by, okay? Listen.
enough to get by.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm good now,
literally.
but
All that matters.
I'm picking up, okay, guys.
She is. The more she hangs out with me, the more I swear to God,
Like when
this-
we were
she
in
has to
Costa
learn.
Rica, I feel like I could understand it. I'd be like, see, no. That's
See,
all.
no,
Because
and
I
you
would
know
have to
what
play
else?
translator, and so she'd just have to sit there and listen to me. And for the most part, I feel like she knew what I was saying.
Yeah.
yeah. When I was
It's
living
like
down there, I
context. Context clues.
only speak Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
Porque, yeah.
Porque. Porque, yeah. Yeah.
Porque
Muchas
ya.
personas hablan todos español,
Because,
no
yeah.
inglés in Puerto Rico. So it's just like I wanted to fit in and not like
Tienes
speak
que
English.
aprender, sí.
You know, like
Claro.
yeah. So on that note,
Okay, yeah.
On that note.
Osaya fucking R here. Like thanks y'all for
Okay,
watching
Adios.
episode
Chao.
3
Muchas gracias.
of the Close to the Club. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, follow all the ladies on their Instagrams and their spicy sites if you fancy that. I mean,
That's
right?
your vibe. You
Make
know.
sure if you learn anything from this, get on your grind, get on your purpose, right? If you want to level up yourselves and be able to attract some fine ladies like everybody on here. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.